This bout to be lit.
Chat. Chat. Woo! Chat! How the goose are you little rascals? You beautiful little individuals? Let's start it right, you know? Let's get our coffees. It's in red. That was unintended. And yet, here we are.
Yo, how y'all doing? Wish you all this fantastic day.
Revel starting the stream right with a 93. Revel 93 certified Gosling. Woo! Who we got in the chat? We got Victorious All. We got Freeze Vote from Journey. We got Alex AIXE from New York. Oh, we're a cultured goose-tastic group of individuals, aren't we? Woo! Let's go chat. 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 Woo! That's just how we start it, baby. Let me see you spam them emotes, baby. Probably gonna get an email from John Nintendo. Stop. Not here though. We're free on Twitch. Woo! Chat. Oh my goodness. Chat, how the goose are you? Goose morning. Goose morning on to you. My goodness. You know what happens? I got my sleep. It's never enough. But I come on stream and the energy the goslings give. Oh! My goodness, it's gonna be a fantastic show. You know it, I know it. It's going to be goose-tastic, some might say. How the heck are we doing? It's 6 p.m. over there? My goodness. My goodness, what's happening? Do you still have sunlight? My goodness, Freeze Vogue just came in to say hi. I appreciate it, Freeze Vogue. You're beautiful, you're goose-tastic, and we love to see you. We wish you a beautiful day. Oh my goodness, chat. We are slaying this goose morning. My goodness. Chat, can I just say one thing? Just one thing. I just want to say one thing as I check to make sure everything is set. Oh, I'm going to say it. And that thing I'm going to say, hold on, let me have my coffee. Hold on. Let the suspense build. What I wanted to say was, Goose morning, everybody. Ladies and gentle geese, it's a beautiful May the 4th be with you. And we got a fantastic show for you today, because today we're talking the Xbox sales. Yes, we're still talking about them. We're going to go through it. There's another article talking about Xbox hardware sales. So let's talk about the state of the frickin' industry. Number one. Number two. Helldivers, you know them, you love them, maybe you don't now, I don't know. Helldivers is having themselves quite the fiasco online. We're going to talk about it. I got some thoughts. Honestly, I'm a little shocked about the Helldivers stuff. Well, we're going to jump into it. Then, number three, chat, okay? Number three. Switch 2 rumors. We got some stuff. We got some breaking news. And guess who's going to talk about it first? Is it going to be IGN? Technically, yes. Is it going to be some other streamer who's going to talk about it a week too late? No. I mean, yes. But we're going to talk about it first. Number 4. We're going to be talking about the Riot Games Vanguard anti-cheat. Apparently it's bricking people's machines. We're going to possibly jump into this. And then, chat, last week, if you recall, we had Halo Hot Takes. And it was a fantastic success. The video's dropping soon on the channel, Goose Morning TV. Cameraman has been killing it on the channel. If you're not subscribed, let me paste it in the chat. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me paste it in the chat for you guys, you beautiful little individuals. Okay, I'll pin it for you, camera guy. I'll pin it for you. There it is, pinned. And you can't pin on OBS. You know, sometimes, chat, the world's against me. Sometimes the world's against me and you just can't win, can you? You just can't win. But you know what I'll do for you guys? Because that's just the type of person I am. Is I'm going to figure it out. It'll take me 2 seconds. I got to go into the stream manager. And then we'll get it done. Oh, actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is my first rodeo? I don't want to reply to myself. How the heck do you pin? What the? Okay, chat. Apparently I can't pin. Oh, you know what I could probably do? Yeah. Okay, Chad, I'm starting to get a little ticked off, all right, with Mr. John Twitch. John Twitch. Figure it out. Figure it out. Assume it's pinned. Goose Morning TV. Okay? It's right there. It's all over the place. Goose Morning TV on YouTube. We are killing it. If you didn't hear, we just hit 1,000 subscribers on there. Camera guy absolutely slaying. I gotta say, the videos you put out, Goose-tastic. Chat, have you watched Goose Morning TV? Have you? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. I want to know who's sending love, who's spreading love before we go on to the show. So let me just cut this. Bada boom, bada bing. Shooba dooba 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 ding. Okay. Yeah, and then you know what we might do? Oh, you should watch it. It is blowing up, and not only is it blowing up, but it's quite entertaining. Honestly, I watched a couple of videos myself because I was like, check it out. I already lived it. I already lived it, but I'll check it out. So I checked it out, and I was like, damn, that's an entertaining fellow right there. That's an entertaining fellow. If we have time today, chat, I actually would like to play HellBlade with you beautiful goose-tastic individuals. Because I just played it a smidge, just a little how do you do, and I didn't really enjoy it, but this is key, chat. There's been many occasions, okay, where I play a game and I don't like it, and then I come back months later and I love it. Number one, the biggest example I could give, when Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion came out for the 360, your boy picked it up because there wasn't that many games on the console at the time. I picked it up. I was ready to rock and or roll. And guess what, chat? I hated it. I was so bored. I didn't like it. Put it down. I think I came back to it 6 months later. If I remember correctly, Elder Scrolls 4 came out around May-ish, April-ish, and then I picked it back up during the summer. And then, to tell you that boy got its claws in me, chat. Ooh, boy. Let me tell you, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, fantastic game. And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't get it right. Sometimes you don't get it right. So you go back, check it out. Sometimes your head isn't in the right space to really enjoy the game. And that's what happened with Elder Scrolls 4. I was just like, there's too much stuff. I'm not in the mood for this. And then on the second try, woo, your boy was ready to RP. Chat, he was ready to RP. Now, before we start the show, chat, so you've been warned. We're going to try to play HellBlade tonight, or today, to make time for the sequel coming out. Now, before we jump into the show and hit our first news topic, I swear to God, if this thing cuts me off one more time, chat, kaboosh! It's going to get the old goose kaboosh. I got to thank the beautiful individuals with the new follows, because we're getting follows left and right here on the Twitch channel, okay? Goose Morning Live is going to the freaking stratosphere, so I need y'all to buckle up, okay? Click and get ready, because we're about to go to the stratosphere. So, first time chat, let's show them some love. Let's get some hearts in the chat, some pineapple pizzas, anything that you can send to our first follow of the day, Revel93. Oh my God. Mwah! Revel93. Beautiful, beautiful goose-tastic person. Ah, there's AIXE. Whew. Sending all the hearts. We appreciate it. But technically, Revel93, we have two other individuals with follows today early in the morning. We got Nibbin52 with the follow 6 hours ago. Woo! Chat, look at that. We're at 123, almost at 150. We're slaying. We're slaying. Let's not forget, chat, we started Goose Morning Live 13 weeks ago. 13 weeks ago. That's like barely 3 months. Ay, 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 we're rocketing, chat. Don't make me do the thing again. Nibbin52 with the follow, 3 Azur with the follow, Cinematic with the follow, Dice V with the follow, Christian Vision 1492 with the follow, Unlucky Top Hat, M7MD Trex with the follow, BK Snipes 420 with the follow, Lee Harvey Oswald JK with the follow. All right, chat. We got to talk about your usernames. We got to talk about your usernames because last week we had Crack SpongeBob, and the week before that we had Crack Baby, and now we got Lee Harvey Oswald JK. Y'all are menaces. Menaces. The Goslings are menaces. Okay, Urasino Poo Investidor. We gotta talk about your usernames, chat, okay? Thank you for the follow. Hunter Command, thank you for the follow. You guys are slaying. You guys are absolutely slaying. And is that Captain Frickin' Bringus in the chat? Let's spam the hearts, chat, because it's a beautiful Goose Morning. May the 4th be with all of you, okay? May the 4th be with all of you. And I'm happy to see you. It's a beautiful Goose Morning as we prep, we get our coffees going for the biggest gaming news of the week. And here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. Can I be honest? I'm going to be honest with you guys because, of course, I'm going to be honest with the Goslings. We're going to keep it real here. Oh, we got Hashan in the chat too. The Ryan Gosling himself. Camera guy, bring us to Ryan Gosling. Camera guy, when I say, bring us to Ryan Gosling, what do I expect? I expect a camera switch to Ryan Gosling. That's the first transition of the day, chat. I want you to know. That's the first transition of the day, and he messed it up. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. No, I'm not seeing it, camera guy. Well, what's happening with the old transition? Technical difficulties. Had a week to prep. I don't know. Seems like you had enough time. It seems like you had enough time. Chat, what do I do? We got You Always Win 744. Hello, Canadian brethren. Oh, Goose Morning. Hello on to you with the first time chat. You Always Win 744. I got to say, now that's a username. Because us Canadians, okay, we do always win. Drip check. Can I get a drip check here, chat? Out of 10. Drip check. Let's go. In the chat, drip check as camera guy gets his stuff together. It's good? I swear to God, if they beat you with the drip check, it's not going to be looking good. Oh, Revel with the 10. Revel has become Gosling of the day. Okay? Gosling of the day goes to Revel93. Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. Ready? And Jutsu. Catching them all. I gotta catch all your hearts. Woo! Ankit0994 with the follow certified Gosling. Woo! Still pretty. What's up? What's going on? Goose Morning on to you. Still pretty. You know you're all beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And I'm happy to see you. Now, camera guy, put us to Hashaw because the people need to see. I swear to God, if you didn't transition in time, the speed at which I was going to fire you. Is my mic still on? Turn it off. Turn it off. No, don't keep it live. Don't keep it live. The people, no, they, okay, fine, keep it live. It's going to be bad for you, though. Just put it back to me. Chat, me and camera guy, we're going to exchange words. If you keep it up, I'm leaking your first name. I'm leaking it. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry. X Bacon Gaming in the chat. A lovely Goose Morning on to thee. A lovely Goose Morning on to thee. I hope you're all doing absolutely beautiful. I watched the Nerd Chat this week. Shots were fired from one Daddy D. Wally. Shots were fired, chat. The Canadians are gonna have to respond. We're writing the papers as we speak. Oh my goodness, chat. I gotta say, thank you so much to everyone with the Twitch follows. We are absolutely slaying. We're so close to the new goal of 150. The previous goal was 60. And then y'all were just like, hold my coffee. And then y'all brought it to 124. So clearly we're doing something right on Goose Morning Live. Clearly the people want gaming news without the controversy, without the sass, without the rudeness. Just wholesome gaming news. We can all just laugh and talk about stuff. And my God, it's the greatest gaming community of all time, isn't it? So yeah, I got to thank you guys all so much for the support. Before we jump into the show, I got to say, as you can clearly see, I've been having horrible sleeps this week, chat. Chat, I don't know what's happening. It's been bad. It's been bad. Oh, but now it's better. Now it's better. You always win 744 with the follow. Certified Gosling. Hold on. You always win. You're beautiful. Not only do you always win, but you're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. I don't know what else to say, but you know it. You can see the redness of my eyes from the exhaustion. Woo! It's been a long week for me. Can't get a good sleep. But, chat, can we get some hearts, some pineapple pizzas, something for our beautiful new member to the Gosling community? Let's get something here, chat. Okay? This is how the Goslings work, okay? Normal Twitch streams ain't doing anything. But in the Goose Morning Live Twitch stream, the Zenkai Goose community, the Goslings, we put in hearts. We spread the love. Hasha, you're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. Chad, I haven't seen one heart. Let's go. I'm waiting. Also, what's happening with the Kendrick and Drake beef? You guys watching this? This Kendrick and Drake beef? What is happening? See, Hashaw's my favorite. Hashaw, Alex, yeah. Come on. Revel, where's my boy Revel? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Chad, you guys keeping up with this Kendrick and Drake beef? I swear to God, it's the most toxic beef I've ever seen in my life. The rap community is on fire. And all of us listening to it, we eating good. We eating good. All right, that's enough of that. Let's jump to the news. I know what you want to see. I know what you want to see. Let me just make sure we have this correctly. Camera guy, if I ask you to cue us up for news, will you let me down? Because I swear to God, if you let me down, you let the Goslings down, and by George, I don't think they're going to have it today. Oh, I don't know why that is, Victoria Salt. Whoa! Was that an animated GIF on an animation? Red Jaguar 001. Beautiful, goose-tastic, and always throwing curveballs, you little rascal. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what? Victoria Sal? I just realized it's Victoria Sal and not Victoria Saul. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You correct me. My goodness. Red Jaguar. Goose Morning on to you, you beautiful little individual camera guy. Cue us up. Oh, the man isn't missing anymore. You got it locked and loaded. We appreciate it. W Camera Guy. Chat, can we get some W's in the chat for Camera Guy? Because I personally feel when the Camera Guy is loved, the stream is better for it. You know? Ankit0994 says, first time chat, am I the only one watching from India? Well, I certainly am not from India, so maybe. Very well could be. And we send our Canadian love over to your general direction. Thank you so much for the first time chat. We appreciate it. And we hope that you're feeling A, beautiful, B, goose-tastic, and C, CA. Let's jump into the news, chat. Okay, and we got a special Ryan Gosling because I'm going to go see his movie today. Hold on. We got Lurkrit. If I'm not saying that right, I swear to God, you tell me to knock it off. Knock it off, Goose. Lurkrit with the first time chat and the follow, certified Gosling, beautiful goose-tastic individual that he is or she is. I love you, Zenkai Goose, and guess what Goose does? Goose loves you right back, Camera Guy. You see how they said they love me? Do you see how they said they love me? I'm kidding. We all love Camera Guy. We all love Camera Guy. Let's jump into the first news topic. The big news that's happening right now is Helldivers 2 is in a little bit of a kerfuffle, okay? The Helldivers 2 team, Arrowhead Studios, is getting into a little bit of hot water, and it's because of some, what seems very random, but essentially was always intended, account linking to your PSN account. So if you're playing PC Helldivers, all of a sudden now, after I think, 3 months, the Helldivers team is asking you to link up to your PSN account, which makes sense because the game was worked on as well with Sony. So it's a Sony-owned thing. Maybe not Sony-owned, but Sony has an affiliation with the game, if that makes sense. So I probably didn't word that perfectly there, but that's essentially what happens. And so we got this post because when the news came out of the Helldivers 2 account linking to your PSN, the community, at least on Twitter and Steam, which we'll get to the Steam reviews, they weren't happy. They weren't thrilled with it, okay? To say they weren't thrilled is an understatement. So let's go through this, okay? So here's the update. Attention, Helldivers. Due to technical difficulties at launch of Helldivers 2, we allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to PlayStation Network account to be temporary optional. Okay, so this makes sense why, hold on, let me zoom this up here for you guys. This makes sense why it wasn't a thing at launch. That grace period will now expire. See details below in this post. So without me going directly into the next paragraph, which we're going to, immediately it kind of seems like this is a PlayStation Sony mandated thing, and they had the first 3 months to show like, yo, it's not necessary, and you know, corporate's gonna corporate. That would be my assumption based off how these things have worked and my own personal experience in the disgustingly toxic corporate world. I gotta tell you, chat, I don't like it. It goes on to say, account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safety and security provided on PlayStation and PlayStation Studios games. Oof, that sounded like PR, didn't it? This is our main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage in that type of behavior. Who's cheating on Helldivers? Have you guys seen that? I've never seen it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I've just never seen it. And also, who's cheating in a PvE game? Brother, ew. Brother, ew. Why you cheat on PvE? That's the most no-life thing I've ever heard. Get a grip. Brother, ew. Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? Bro, why are you cheating on PvE? If that's a thing, get a grip. Chat, are you, am I right? It goes on to say it allows those players that have been banned the right to appeal. Okay. As such, as of May 6, all new Helldiver players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. Now, this is not dissimilar from, say, a Sea of Thieves that requires a Microsoft account, a Halo, right? Like if I play Halo Infinite, I got to connect to my Microsoft account. kind of a known thing. So, and EA does the same thing. Ubisoft does the same thing. I would say that like EA and Ubisoft's is dramatically more annoying and like prohibitive to the player experience. I mean, you guys can tell me which one you prefer. I would obviously prefer stock Steam, just let me play. You know, I bought the game, let me play the game the way I wanted. Like, who cares? It's not really adding anything to me. And to be fair, I think that's kind of the crux of the problem already, right? It's just like when players are being forced to do something they never asked for with zero value added on top of that, it's annoying. So I understand. So let's keep reading this. Pardon me. As such, as of May 6th, all new Helldivers 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. Current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have a linked Steam and PlayStation Network account by June 4th. Okay, so look, you got like a month. An absolute month in advance. And 3 months of temporary, right? Because at the start it said it was temporarily optional. PlayStation Network accounts are free and easy to set up using this link. So there you go, bada boom. We understand that while this may be an inconvenience for some of you, this step will help us continue to build a community that we are all proud to be a part of. Many thanks to continued support for Helldivers 2, Sony Interactive Entertainment. Ooh, signed by Sony, not signed by Arrowhead. Interesting. Okay, so that's basically the gist of what's happening. So how did the community react? And I think we got Captain Bringus in the chat pretty much nailing it. At least that's my perspective. But to be fair, and that's why we have this discussion with you beautiful goose-tastic goslings, and why we have this discussion on YouTube, so you can all pitch in so we can get the perfect, beautiful gaming news facts without any of the controversy. We just want the facts, and we just want to be informed. So let's jump in and see how the reaction was taken with the CEO of Arrowhead Studios, the makers of Helldivers. As you can see, the Steam reviews changed from mostly positive to mixed in recent review updates. And Pyle Stedt, who's again the CEO of Arrowhead Studios, said, "Ouch," right in the review score. Well, I guess it's warranted. Sorry, everyone, for how this transpired. I hope we will make it up and regain trust by providing continued great game experience. I just want to make great games. Now, I will say, chat, I'm going to give you my quick 2 cents. We still have a couple more things to go through to make sure everything's validated. So if I say anything crazy, chat, you reel me back in. Okay? Do it for Ryan Gosling. Do it for the Goss. My immediate gut reaction to this, and we're going to verify it, but guys, get a grip. Here's the thing. In a world where AAA games, we have these people who just don't want to treat us like humans. They want to charge an arm and a leg, literally. Look at Escape from Tarkov. We talked about that last week, and the week before that, we talked about Ubisoft with their Star Wars Outlaws, charging like 150 smackaroonies, 250 smackaroonies, which probably goes up to $200, $300 Canadian. In a world where that happens, and usually the content is light, or you're being lied to. I mean, look at Suicide Squad and all that stuff, right? In a world where you have a company like this that is quite honestly grinded for the past years, taking something that was originally like a very small indie game to something that is pretty much looking like it might get Game of the Year for this year. It's a phenomenal story from the Arrowhead Studios team. They did a phenomenal amount of work. People loved their game. They made it PlayStation, even though it's like, PlayStation has, what is the relationship with PlayStation and Helldivers? Let's find this out first. It was just published by PlayStation, right? I think that's just all it was. Did Sony publish? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's published by Sony. So clearly they have a what's the thing? They got a dog in this race, right? So what just sign in. It's a normal thing. Sony wants to clearly want more people on PlayStation than PC. I mean, guys, be real here. At the end of the day, we have a company that's literally been so pro-consumer, it's unreal. And you have one thing that the corporation, who honestly, the fact that it's on PC day and date is kind of insane for Sony to even allow from a publishing perspective, right? There's a real, like if this was like true Sony, they have never done day and date. They have never done day and date. They release it on their PlayStation to build up the numbers for PlayStation, and then they go PC. I mean, even Helldivers 1, it was that case. So they want their account to be linked. Gamers, fellow gamers, get a grip. Let it go, okay? This is not like the loot box fiasco of Battlefront 2. Relax. Link the account and just give them one. They've given you so much in value back. Relax. Am I crazy for saying that, chat? Captain Bringus says in the chat, still business first, entertainment second, gaming third. Yeah, at the end of the day, we have to understand that they want to make money. That's for sure, right? I mean, that's why they're making these games. Or that's why they're publishing these games. The developers are clearly making these games because they want to create something entertainment. They have a vision. They want to do something. And with Helldivers, it's very much the case because you don't go from what Helldivers 1 looked like to Helldivers 2 without passion. And clearly, they absolutely dominated. So they killed it. Now, I feel like the Arrowhead game studios, like, they have given the community enough value to get one little oopsie. And as far as oopsies go, you know, well, you got to sign in. Get a grip. It's a non-issue. At least that's my gut reaction. And we can see right away the Steam user reviews. We got this image right here. Let me zoomify this. Bada boom, bada bing. May 3rd, once this news starts going off, boom, we got Steam just getting dominated with negative reviews for Helldivers 2. And in fact, I even have it queued up here. You can go into some of these. So here's some of the reviews. I was busy having fun that I forgot about a corporate greed for a moment. Brother, you log in, you link it up, forget about it. Now, there's two different types of people, okay, that would log into PSN in this case, okay? There's the people who don't have a PSN account and the people who do. Now, the argument that I've seen, and you guys can let me know if there's any other arguments, because I want to hear about y'all beautiful people, okay? Y'all keep me sane, y'all keep me safe. My understanding is, though, the worry is, you know, Sony's been hacked plenty of time. I mean, what tech company hasn't at the end of the day? But it's a valid concern for Sony, because the couple times they've been hacked, it's been doozy. Okay, so if you don't have a PSN account, make a PSN account. Just put in random information. It doesn't have to be like your real name or blah, blah, blah. Just pop it in. You're safe. If you have a PSN account, link your account anyways because they already got your data. So, you know, let me read your chats here. Okay, Max Verstappen, I'm very happy that you took time away from your racing career to let us know in the chat that you want to rip Reform Pangea. Was that your previous account, Max Verstappen? Were you secretly Reform Pangea? What is going on with you, Max Verstappen? Okay. Also, join us on the show, Max Verstappen. We'd love to have you. Okay. We could replace you with camera guy. No, you're not better than Max Verstappen of F1 fame. You're not. You're nowhere close. Nowhere. Yes, you're easily replaceable. I love you. I'm not trying to replace you, but it's Max Verstappen. Take one for the team. Captain Bringus in the chat says, hasn't every live service game had a separate login? Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, who cares? X-Bacon Gaming says, sorry, I skipped over yours. Having the link is fine, but you can't lock people out of their account post-launch. That I totally agree with. Yeah, don't lock them out for sure. But it's a tricky situation. Like, if PlayStation is telling them to do this, and are you really locked out? Make an account. Like, at the end of the day, no one's got to, hey, hold on. Ryan Gosling, get back over here, you little rascal. At the end of the day, like, you're not locked out. You're kind of forcing yourself to be locked out. Make the account. It's a free thing. Make the account. You little rascals. Now, I know it's not you guys, It's just a bunch of like, to be honest, like people are just complaining. Well, why do you complain? This is my problem. This is one of the main reasons I started Goose Morning Live, because there's just too many people who complain. Complain. Negativity is filled with toxic behavior in the gaming industry. This is absolutely insane. Helldivers 2 has treated you like amazing customers, which is so refreshing, a breath of fresh air given the gaming industry in the past 10 years, 14 years. Post 2010, at least as far as the Xbox One and PS4 consoles, once those dropped, 2013, gaming changed. It's been different. And these guys have going, like, it feels like a return back to form with Helldivers 2. Of like, here, we made a fantastic game. It's here. It's for you, and we're not asking for anything. Support us or don't. And guess what? We did day and date PC, PSN, even though it's published by Sony. How we finagled that? I mean, when that launched on PC, there was not a single person who was in the gaming industry who went, I don't know how they did that. How did they get Sony to do that? Because Sony's strategy has clearly been release their first-party games, and then make it come out on PC 1, 2, 3 years later. That's been their strategy. Not the same as Microsoft. Very much not the same. So for them to even get here, so what happens, Lucrit? Like, do they just block you for that? Because that's a valid case. That's a valid case. Lucrit says in the chat, PSN is not supported in my country. Which countries are not supported? Which countries don't support PSN? PSN accounts are not restricted anywhere in the world. Lucrit? It doesn't matter. We shouldn't. You guys let me know. I don't know. These are obviously user made posts, so I can't verify these. So you guys have to keep me honest. Let me read your beautiful chats because you're all beautiful and I love reading them. I feel bad for people that don't have a PlayStation account and a pen. They're all just younger siblings who got to play the Xbox 360 more when they were younger and they need to man up. Look, at the end of the day, I just think that's like, if what Lucre is saying is 100%, then that needs to be fixed. That's for sure. But to the 90% of the people who are complaining on Twitter and Steam, bro, get a grip. Get a grip. Okay? And let's check this out. Look at this. The announcement went live here. Okay? Let me zoom this up. This is the Steam charts for Helldivers 2. Now, the game came out, 3 months ago? Yeah. So, it's normal for a game to slowly fizzle out. Okay? Obviously, you're not going to play the game 24/7. So, this is normal. And quite honestly, this is still pretty respectable. 120K for a 24-hour peak. That's pretty respectable. Okay? But let's look at here just the last week or even 48 hours. Right? It's not that big of a deal. It's just not. This is completely normal. Like, this news hasn't done anything. There's just a lot of reviews who are complaining, and according to the Steam charts, like this, look, it's just completely normal. It's the same peak, roughly. It peaks on Saturday, and okay, so it's just started. We just started today. If this is lower, it's substantially lower. I mean, look, it peaks on Saturday, and then it comes back on Sunday. My suspicion is that people are complaining about just something stupid. Just make the account. And I'm sorry to get saucy here, but like, it's just weird. It's just, I don't know, I don't get it. Max Verstappen says, I can't even play Helldivers because I'm not buying. You don't have to though. Just make a PSN account. It's like free. It's like making a Microsoft account when you play Sea of Thieves or Halo Infinite. Same thing. You don't need a PlayStation. PTM Prod with the first time chat. I don't even have a console and recently lost my job. Well, that saddens me. That saddens me. But thank you so much for the follow. And JetX1 with the follow. Thank you so much. You're all beautiful, goose-tastic people. And I'm sorry about the news, PTM Prod. But guess what? I think you're beautiful. I think you're goose-tastic. And I'm here for you. The Goslings are here for you. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Yeah, so I'm just not getting the gist of this. Like, maybe there's something I'm missing here. I'm more than willing to admit that I'm wrong and I don't understand what I'm seeing here. But according to the data, like the game is just slowly losing its wind because that's normal for a game over time. And looking at the data here, based off the news coming out, when did this article come out? May 2nd. 120K on a Thursday. 4,000 people gone. Thursday. It does traditionally peak up on Friday. But this seems like one of those internet things that's just like, yeah, we're going to forget about this next week because it's not a big deal. I don't know. Am I crazy?
Toodle.
There it is. The man is not only back, but he is preaching what you all need to hear. Toodle. Toodle. If you didn't think you needed to hear it, well, guess what? You do. Toodle. Okay? Severing curve 2 with the toodle. Okay? The goose is giving you the kaboosh, and the curve is giving you the toodle. That's just how it is. PTM Prob, when is your next I Played Every video game? I do have, I am working on it. But there is going to be a video probably next Saturday that is not an I Play Every.
You should play Sea of Thieves so these nuts go in your mouth.
All right, can we get the first ban of the day, Max Verstappen? Okay? Stick to racing, you sicko. Stick to racing. Just jokes. How many accounts are you gonna ban yourself on? Yeah, so next Saturday will probably be the next video, which will be a nutshell video. This one I'm very, very hyped on. We broke some ground this week, and I'm feeling it. I made a tweet earlier.
Kendrick dropped a nuke.
He did drop a nuke. Honestly, it's insane. He dropped it right after Drake. This man was just gunning. He was like had his Batman utility belt of diss tracks ready to rock. Yeah, so in a nutshell video will drop on Saturday. It's going to be about the new consoles. It's looking really good. I made a tweet saying that like the first bit really got me emotional. Like it triggered an emotion, not made me sad or anything. So I think I'm on the right track there, and I'm pretty proud. All the stuff's there. I just got to pretty much edit it together. So we're in the final phase. So that'll come out. As far as the I Play Every series, it is also coming. Pretty excited about the next one, to be honest. Very, very excited. Supercharger Certified Gosling with the follow this beautiful Goose Morning live. Super Pro Charger, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. You're goose-tastic. You're beautiful, and I'm catching all your hearts with my jutsu. Yo, Junko, sup, Goose? I hope you're doing goose-tastic. I hope you're doing beautiful, Junko. Mwah! Mwah! Max Verstappen, do we actually have 21 viewers? Honestly, I never look at the viewer chart. I never do. Does that make me based? Because I don't. I'm just trying to make a great show for you beautiful goose-tastic people. But yeah, the next I Play Every, it's coming in soon. I'd probably say, if I had to guess, because they take a long time to do, although I did work on this one early. Let's say June 1st. Maybe. I'm going to try my best. I do think I'll get it out sooner rather than later, but this next video will be a banger. I'm really looking forward to it, so get used to that. But for now, we got to hit the next news of the week. Camera guy, hit us. Hold on. Actually, Jonathan, did you want to say hello to the Goose Morning people? Go ahead, Jonathan. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Jonathan. It's beautiful. Yes. It's fantastic, Jonathan. I have to say, Jonathan, not only was that a beautiful passage to send to the Goslings, but quite frankly, it was inspiring. So really, really proud about that. Can we all just put our hands together for Jonathan? A beautiful individual. Really, really goose-tastic person. I mean, have you ever been so inspired by a man? Where's your inspiration? Where's your inspiration? You can't even transition, right? We're going to test you. Hit us up with the first news. The second news. Hey, he ain't missing. You woke up. You woke up. You had your coffee. Yeah, you had your coffee. Yeah, start the stream with a coffee next time, okay? Start the stream with a coffee. So then we're ready to go. Not in the middle of the stream. All right. Chat, we got some breaking news here. Let's Zoomify. You know it, you love it. I'm going to Zoomify for you, beautiful individuals. The Nintendo Switch will be a conservative hardware evolution. This is breaking news, and it's going to feature full backward compatibility and a 1080p screen. Okay, this is some breaking news. Let's jump into it. The article states the Nintendo Switch 2 will be a conservative hardware evolution over the original model, according to a recent report from a Chinese peripheral manufacturer. And I mean, this makes sense because the Switch 2 has got to be coming in hot. Usually when they drop a Zelda, the next console's right around the corner, and they're re-releasing it on that second console. They do it with like every freaking console. It's insane. In a Facebook post shared earlier this week, which has since been edited, Chinese manufacturer MobaPad revealed some additional information on the next console by Nintendo. Chat, let me know how you feel about the Switch 2. Are you hyped? 1 to 10. Are you hyped? I need to know in the chat. Let me know. The console, according to the report, will support both the current Pro controller and the Joy-Con controllers, as well as an HD Rumble. That's actually fantastic. Already, I'm very happy that it supports the Pro controller. I do not want to buy another one of those things. My God, I'm already thrilled with that. That's fantastic news. But the size of the new Joy-Con motor will be smaller. While the current Joy-Con controls will be compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2, it won't be possible to attach them to the console in handheld mode due to a new horizontal magnet docking system, which will only support the new version of the controllers. I'm okay with this personally because I think the Joy-Cons on the Switch are just bad. I just hate them. They're so uncomfortable. I went out of my way to get the Pro controller to play the new Zelda because I just hated using the Joy-Cons. Like when you put it in their fake pseudo controller or when you use them individually. I just don't like it. Also, first time chat, DJ Kizzle, good morning, Goose-tastic. My first time catching a stream. I've been loving the YouTube vids. Listen to me, DJ Kizzle. Camera guy, quickly to me. DJ Kizzle, you listen to me right now, okay? You listen to me. Okay? Don't listen to them. Just look at me. You're beautiful. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, you are Goose-tastic. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3, thank you for the support. Okay? I'm looking at the camera, so I saw something there. I grabbed it. Number 4, I don't have a number 4. But thanks for joining us. Okay? Chat, throw the man some hearts. Because if you don't, I swear to God, chat, if you don't, I'm gonna come in there. Come in there, chat. All right, we're a little unhinged today. We're a little unhinged. Relax, Goose. Pull it back. Pull it back. All right. Bring us back, camera guy. Captain, bring us with a 4. Max Verstappen with a unshocking 6.9420. I wonder why you picked that number. Bacon with a 0. Not hyped at all for the Switch 2. Junko's Junko with a 2. Wow. Chat, you guys are not hyped for the Switch 2. That's interesting. I would have thought you guys would have been a little bit more hyped. 0. You guys let me know in the chat why. I'm curious. CK Outrage 45, you goose-tastic little rascal. We're happy to have you here. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And chat, keep spamming those hearts. Spam them. Support the Goslings because he's a certified Gosling. Beautiful. CK Outrage 45. I didn't like 1 to 44, but 45? Ooh, that's a beautiful individual. Let's get back to the article, shall we, chat? Okay? It's a serious operation here. Regarding backwards compatibility, MobaPad revealed that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be fully backward compatible with both physical and digital versions of the original Switch games. Fantastic. I do not want to live in a world where the consoles aren't backwards compatible anymore. Like, they're too expensive for me to just take my entire library, ditch it, go to new consoles. That has to never be a thing ever again. And I'm glad that Nintendo is 100% going full backwards compatible. Because yeah, if I had to rebuy another Nintendo game, I swear to God, Ramen Warrior with the follow, you beautiful, you goose-tastic, we love to have you here. We love to have you here. X Bacon Gaming says, trash hardware, ROG Ally way better. Isn't that a cloud-only device? Isn't it not native? Interesting. Junko's Junko, will they fix the stick drift? You know what? I never had that happen to me. I heard it constantly. I'm not denying it. It just never happened to me. Captain Bringus, I will get one because I have a launch Switch and it's on its last legs. Yeah, so do I. I really wanted the OLED. But I've been kind of disappointed with Nintendo lately. Yeah, they've been making good stuff. It just hasn't been hitting for me, I would say. You know what I mean? Like maybe you fall into the same camp, but what they've been making has been good. Objectively, I'd say it's good, but they haven't hit. Like Super Mario Wonder, I bought it. The same day that I bought Spider-Man 2 for the Spider-Man video that everyone seems to love, which is fantastic. But when I bought Super Mario Wonder, it looked beautiful. It played beautiful. The animations were beautiful. The art was beautiful. The sound was beautiful. I was bored. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe it could be a stream game sometime. But Nintendo's games haven't hit for me. But I do want to try Pikmin 4. I don't know why. I'm just in a Pikmin mood, you know? Junko's Junko, if they fix the stick drift, then possible hype, but I don't really play the Switch. Yeah, you see, I'm the same way. Max Verstappen, I only play Mario Kart against Junko's Junko, so I won't be buying. Interesting. Very interesting. Luke Wolf with the first time chat, you beautiful little rascal. He says, Nintendo backwards compatibility is re-releasing the same game again and again and again. Well, that's the thing. Like, if it's backwards compatible, then I guess they won't have to resell it unless it's like an HD. And I swear to God, just let us play Wind Waker on the Switch. Is that a thing yet? I love Wind Waker. It's the best Zelda. It's the best Zelda. I don't want to hear it. Actually, maybe it's not. Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Wind Waker. Top 3. Top 3. Top 3 Zeldas. Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Wind Waker. Make a Wind Waker 2. That's all I'm saying. Am I right? Come on. All right, let's keep reading. Regarding backward compatibility, MobilePad revealed that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be fully backward compatible with both physical and digital versions of the original Switch games, so I guess that means the same carts. This new console will also retain a USB-C port for docking, which of course, like what else would they use? Makes sense. Which will be compatible with a new generation of docks featuring minor design improvements, such as a metal bracket for improved angle adjustments. As previously rumored, the console screen will be slightly bigger than that of the original console and will support 1080p resolution. That makes sense. That makes sense. Honestly, if Nintendo was smart with how much like Microsoft's clearly just been like brown nosing them, which makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, it makes sense why Microsoft would want to be buddy with Nintendo as much as they can. We see your moves. It would make a lot of sense to add Game Pass Cloud on a Switch. You know, let me play my Game Pass games on the Switch in cloud. Doesn't hurt Nintendo whatsoever. It only makes their thing better and then introduces Nintendo people to Microsoft stuff. I think that would be a huge dub. It's like a win-win-win-win-win for everyone. Will they do it? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. I don't think Nintendo and cloud is a thing. Like, Nintendo's usually not very technologically very savvy. It's usually not their MO. It's usually not their MO. At the end of the day, MobilePad thinks the Nintendo Switch 2 is a conservative evolution in hardware, which to be honest makes sense given its sales. Like, it's not going to do anything crazy, I wouldn't say. Call it the Super Switch, though. Call it the Super Switch. Okay, don't pull a Wii U. If you call this the Switch U, I swear to God, Nintendo. Resembling a pro version of the original console rather than a complete revolution, which isn't a bad thing at all, as it will retain compatibility with everything Switch while promising an enhanced gaming experience. This depresses me a little bit because I really like when Nintendo swings for the, I like that. When they try something crazy. I honestly think the Wii U took a big hit based off the name. I really think the name matters a lot more than a lot of people think. And yeah, the screen was a problem, and yeah, the third-party support was a problem, but the name was just utter dog water. Wii U? You're telling me every mom and pop, grandma, grandpa, the whole squad who got the Wii, first time into games, you're telling me the same crowd that calls Pokemon Pokemans are going to understand that the Wii U is a new thing? What are we doing, Nintendo? It's a horrible name. Should have been called the Super Wii. Would have been perfect. Because all the Boom Booms would have been like, I remember the NES and the Super NES. I remember that. This is the same. I don't know. Let me quickly read your chats before I continue on with this article. Is text-to-speech on? It is not on during the news section because you rascals became disruptive. Okay, and that affects Camera Guy's livelihood. He's posting on the YouTube channel. By the way, chat, make sure to say hi to YouTube. Okay? Mwah. We love you, YouTube. That's for you, Camera Guy. Is it true they're making a Zelda film? It is. It's going to be live action. It's questionable. It's questionable. Captain Bringus says that all sounds like kind of disappointing. Again, I kind of agree with you. It sounds like the natural thing you would do from a business move, but it doesn't sound like great for the industry. It's not going to be pushing the industry, and that is depressing. I would say that. Luke Wolf says, give me a 12-inch screen. Yeah, I think a big screen would be goose-tastic. Hasha, I doubt Nintendo would let them. Yeah, 1,000%. I don't think we're getting Xbox Cloud streaming on a Switch 2. It would be nice. It'd be nice. But, yeah. Switch 2 with the Bono theme. I don't know what that is, but I respect it. Junko's Junko, that would be hype with the same Game Pass Cloud. I think so, too. I just think it's a win-win-win-win for everyone. Like, no one loses. You know? And, in fact, if they buy their subscription on Nintendo's Switch 2, then they collect 30% cut on every subscription. Like, it's a win-win-win-win-win. Don't put it native. Native is something else. But, like, you know, cloud, I think, makes total sense. So this is the Facebook article that was posted. What we have through here. Bluetooth chip of Switch 2 will support existing Joy-Con and Pro controllers. That's basically what we said. Handheld mode, new Joy-Con rails will adopt horizontally. Yep. Okay, so it's just regurgitating. I mean, this is the original post, so it makes total sense. Switch 2 represents a conservative evolution in hardware resembling a refined Pro version of the Switch. While we must take the new Nintendo Switch 2 from Mopad with a grain of salt, it is interesting to note how this report surfaced online earlier than yesterday's report. With multiple manufacturers now possessing information regarding that console, it's revealed to surely not be that far off in the future. What are we thinking for Switch 2? I'm thinking March 2025. Specifically, hold on, chat. I'm gonna shoot my shot. Clip it. March 11th, 2025, Switch 2 is announced. Or released. It's released. It's announced later this year. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy I shot my shot like that? Very beautiful, isn't it? So that's the Switch 2. You guys aren't hyped at all? People in the YouTube comments, let me know if you're hyped about the Switch 2. We want to hear about it, okay? Let us know. And why the heck are you not on the stream, you little rascals? Severin Curve, you have a beautiful goose-tastic rest of your day, okay? I wish you nothing but goodwill. Off you go. Enjoy your beautiful night, Severin Curve. And don't forget, turtle. Thank you. Chat, we got another doozy for you guys. Honestly, I feel like, how many times can this article be a thing? Bacon, you're going to love this. You're still in the chat. We got the next news article, and it's Xbox related. And I think you could probably guess why. Camera guy? Boom. I just wish it was smooth, you know? Like, I wish when I did the thing, he did the thing. You know? Samju Bognier in the freaking chat, looking beautiful as always. Samju Bognier. Goose Morning on to you. Happy to have you here. I'm glad you said it, because we were all thinking it. Camera guy, Relax, Goose, okay? Relax. Guys, the Xbox console sales are tanking, and this is shocking to absolutely no one. I thought, like, we've already talked about this a couple times, but yet it just keeps coming back over and 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 over again. And quite frankly, I'm a little confused because Microsoft's whole thing, Phil Tony with the follow. Certified Gosling. Thank you so much. Microsoft's whole thing is Game Pass. But we don't have a breakdown. Here's the thing with this. We don't have a breakdown with how much subscribers of Game Pass are skewed towards Xbox and PC. I would heavily assume, it's an assumption. Of course, I could be wrong. You guys let me know what you guys think, okay? I would assume the Game Pass subscribers are coming from Xbox consoles, not from PC. I think PC users, that type of target audience is using Steam. There's some, of course, using it, and you got the people who have Game Pass Ultimate who can use both. I fall into that camp. Most people, I think, just subscribe to it on Xbox to get all the games. If your consoles are failing and that's where most of your source is coming from, that means your limit, your ceiling, is lower than what it should be. Like ideally, if all your subscribers are coming from Xbox, again, an assumption, you'd want that ceiling of like, what are they at? I think it's like 25 million units on the Xbox Series consoles. You'd want that as high as possible. Say 50 million, matching Sony roughly. Not necessarily because you want the consoles to do well, but you want the subscriptions to do well. And I don't know how much money they're making off the consoles, but if they're making any at all, I would say like drop that puppy down to keep those subscriptions up. So, X-Bacon Gaming says in the chat, it's a valid point. All console sales are dropping. He says consoles suck. We might have a video for you specifically on that topic coming out next week, Bacon. You might like it. Maybe I'll even show you a sneak peek early. That's how much I love you. So Xbox console sales are tanking. And so let's read through this article. I doubt it'll shock us, but I think this is worthy of a discussion because this keeps coming up. And I think there's a lot of friction here in the gaming industry. After months of debates about Xbox's future as some of the big console exclusives jump ship to PlayStation 5, we have our clearest evidence as to yet... Let's restart chat, okay? Let me get some water here. My goodness. 1 out of 10 in the chat, tell me how you feel about Xbox. Are you happy with Xbox? 10? Are you unhappy with Xbox One? Spam it in the chat. I want to see it. Let me read this first. After months of debate about Xbox's future as some of its big console exclusives jump ship to PlayStation 5, we have our clearest evidence yet as why Microsoft is experimenting with a new platform, multi-platform approach. Fewer and fewer people are buying Xboxes. The tech giant announced in its third quarter earnings that the Xbox Series X and S revenue is down 30% year over year, which I want to say in a business sense is not good, but I want to say that's normal even from Sony. I don't know. We'll check out what Sony's is later, but I'm pretty sure console sales overall that's not too far off a number. We'll verify that though. It blamed the nosedive on a lower volume of consoles sold during the start of 2024. That sounds like a repeat of last year. It's because it is. The hardware revenue decreased 30% on a strong prior year comparable driven by lower volume of consoles sold, Microsoft reported back in April 2023. In February, Grand Theft Auto 6 parent company Take-Two claimed in a presentation to investors that there were roughly 77 million Gen 9 consoles in people's homes. Microsoft got absolutely squashed, right? That means Sony has more than double. Man, to go from like even in the 360 days after getting destroyed in the original Xbox days, first time doing it makes sense. And I think they sold more than Nintendo. So already Microsoft came out the gate swinging for a first time. 360 domination. Xbox One, worst console I've ever owned, by far, objectively, for me. I never owned any of the crazy ones like the Turbo Graphics or the Master System, but for me, Xbox One. I mean, you can see, like, there's a bunch of consoles in that little cabinet right there. I hated the Xbox One with a passion. Such a disappointing console, and I repped that thing for so long. For so long, I was like, they're going to make it work. Bad console. Microsoft has only sold around 25 million Xbox Series XS consoles to date. That puts it ahead of the GameCube, but behind the Nintendo 64. Oof. At least for now. Given the results this quarter as well, it doesn't seem like Game Pass and Starfield have moved the needle much. Maybe that will change once Call of Duty, which Microsoft acquired last fall, along with the rest of Activision Blizzard, finally makes its way onto Game Pass. Diablo 4 only just arrived on the Netflix-like subscription this month, but given the fact that the fate of the Xbox Series X and S appears to be locked in at this point, it's easy to see why Microsoft is looking at other places it can put its games. Again, I think the thing that we really want to know, chat, is where are the subscriptions coming from? Because if you're getting it on an even breakdown, an even distribution of PC and Xbox, that means one thing, okay? If you're getting it mostly on PC, that means another thing. If you're getting it mostly on Xbox, then the Series X has put a ceiling, and the rest have to be coming from Xbox One people, right? They'd have to. So far, you guys in the chat, from what I'm seeing, though, to go back to that, you guys are happy with Xbox. So Shaw, 8 out of 10. Max Verstappen, 9. Junko's Junko, an 8. Luke Wolk with a 9 plus 1. I like the way you did that. Okay, you kept me thinking. Quick math. PC is Xbox. Xbox is PC from X Bacon Gaming. Yeah. Yep, totally. But I would argue that like makes the Xbox just useless. Why would you get one? And I know that's not their strategy, but then, I mean, that makes sense. Like that's they're getting away from the console business because they're making their thing a PC. But I don't understand why make the console if that's your move. Clearly, the idea of a traditional console resonates with people because the PlayStation is selling 2-to-1. It's not just like a slight edge; it's double. Wouldn't you rather that and PC market share? I just don't understand what their strategy. Like, I know their strategy is Game Pass subscriptions. But if that's limited by the Xbox consoles, like meaning the users that of those subscriptions are coming from only Xbox consoles. Because I don't know. No one knows except for Microsoft. But I know people aren't really thrilled with PC from Microsoft's standpoint. I mean, you can see like people are buying stuff on Steam like left and right, even though it's like Master Chief Collection is like sold like incredibly well on Steam, but it's free on Game Pass PC. So it's like I'm confused. X Bacon Gaming says some console guys are afraid in price point. Next Xbox will be a PC with Steam and Epic support. Makes development easier for the devs. I just find that weird. I wouldn't be surprised if you're right, Bacon. I just don't, like, I find it weird. Like, if you have something akin to an Apple, okay, where you own the entire ecosystem and you collect every transaction on that ecosystem and you get all the profit, Microsoft's going the complete opposite direction. Where they're saying, we just want to be everywhere and not profitable, not as profitable. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's weird. Anyways, I have a full video on this topic that I break down. I think it was done quite well, so that'll come out soon. Junko says they are moving their games to other consoles too, Minecraft, Sea of Thieves. I think that makes sense, personally, for those types of games. They are a multiplayer-focused game, and they've been out forever, and quite frankly, like, they're a community-based game, so I think that makes sense. But when you make your consoles exactly like a PC, you make the reason of getting a console, you make the user question it. At the end of the day, people play games in the place that the location of which they play those games has a greater value. It's as simple as that. So when I go to play Halo Infinite, where is it going to look better? On my PC or on my console? Where am I more comfortable to play? PC or console? Who loads it faster? PC or console? You know? Where is it easier to play with my friends? PC or console? Where is it easier to communicate with my friends? PC or console? I would heavily say that if you have a decent sized PC, you know, not too far off from the cost of an Xbox Series X, I'd have to say that you're really struggling to give Xbox any points on that board. So the value of an Xbox is relatively low. I would say for me, Xbox is the value that comes from that console is the backwards compatibility and the controller. I love that controller, but it plugs in the PC. I honestly use it all the time. I mean, hey, we have one right here. That's a noise Canadians make, okay? You probably didn't know, but Canadians make that noise. So yeah, the strategy feels like it makes sense, but it also feels like it feels like they're reaching. You know what I mean? But we're missing data to know for sure. Like, again, I really don't know how this is going to play out if their subscriptions aren't coming strong from the PC point of view. And I don't know. Unless they got like a crazy curveball for their next console, I see no reason to buy their next console. It's strange. Let's continue reading. If players can continue to flock to live service Pirate Sim, it's not hard to imagine Microsoft bringing another batch of its first-party exclusives to the rival platform, whether that means more recent blockbusters like Starfield or the upcoming Indiana Jones game will someday make the journey remains to be seen. For now, even if the Xbox Series XS sales have gone from bad to worse, Microsoft has made it clear it's not abandoning hardware altogether. I mean, they're doing basically everything but saying out loud that we're abandoning the hardware. I don't know how that's clear. Do you guys find it clear? I don't find it clear at all. Earlier this year, the company promised its next console would be the biggest technical leap yet in hardware history, and Xbox President Sarah Bond recently said the company remains committed to backwards compatibility and the game preservation for players' current and future libraries. Okay, hold on. Right here. Best-selling consoles. Okay, really quick, chat. Best-selling console of all time, Sony PlayStation 2. The Xbox in that generation, the original Xbox, objectively more powerful. Nintendo DS, objectively, the Sony PSP, more powerful. Nintendo Switch, objectively, every Xbox, PlayStation, more powerful. Game Boy, it was a dot matrix machine. PlayStation 4 technically was a smidge more powerful than the Xbox. Okay? The point is, same thing with the Wii. Objectively, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, more powerful. The only anomaly here is PlayStation 4, really. And it's only just a smidge better. The point I'm trying to make is Microsoft saying something like this. Its next console will be the biggest technical leap. Microsoft, no one cares. That's not why we play on consoles. I will stay grounded on this, okay? No one is playing on consoles to have the most graphically impressive experience. That is not the value proposition. If you want that, PC was always number one. It will always be number one. That's the move. You get a PC. If you want to play things at 4K, which I have to question why you're doing that, but if you want to play things on 4K on a 4K screen, the highest resolution possible with the most amount of frames, okay? PC. That's not the point of a console. I feel like this company is completely lost when it comes to what is valuable for a console experience. And to me, it's like you want the community to feel like they're one cohesive unit. Okay, that's number one. You want the games to be there, and you want them to be a better value prop on the console. Okay, like this is just like, there's nothing to prove this here, but it's just a little thought experiment. Okay, and then I'll read your chats because you guys are sending some great stuff there. I can see that. If you took, let's say, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, new Nintendo game on the Switch. If you drop that on PC, is there any world? I mean, it's a thought experiment. We don't know that the PC version outsells the Switch. It's just not going to. It's not going to. For that game, it's a better play experience, a better value on the Switch, I would argue. The cart makes it instant play. The community is built in. The game was handmade for that console and controller experience. It's just something interesting to think about. I don't know. It depresses me because I really love the old console experiences. I love when the consoles gave you a valuable reason to play them. And I feel like these new consoles just want to be PCs in a world where I could just get a PC. So I just don't understand the business decision on that. And basically, because they've made it so they're so synonymous with a PC, the only move they have left is to hold exclusives, which is Sony's move, right? Sony has exclusives. They make you get the console, and a couple years later, they release them on PC. That's their move. That's all they have. I'm saying like Nintendo has much more to offer from a value perspective if you're trying to go into that ecosystem. If you're a Switch fan, you have that thought out for you. You have things that you can't get elsewhere. You know what I mean? Microsoft's not even playing the exclusive game. I don't even know what game they're playing. Okay, let me read you guys' chat because you're all beautiful people and I just want to stay informed because it's the greatest gaming community in the world. There's a lot to unpack here. X-Bacon Gaming, crazy curveball incoming. Oh, goodness. Because I just saw your big paragraph. Okay, so we'll get to that. Luke Wolf, we have the same Xbox controller for our PC. Now, I don't make that noise. That's just you, filthy goose. I don't know how to take that, Luke Wolf. My goodness. Hashaw, I've seen multiple reports that they've said they're still going to be making consoles in the future, so at least we know they're going to be making a console for the next generation. So, to be fair, I think it's pretty clear they're still going to make a console. I think they're going to make a console. I just think it's silly if their idea is to be a PC. I just think it's silly. When you compare it to how Sony's strategy, it's the same it's the same strategy. Except Sony doesn't try to market it like a PC. And the market has said, we like this more. So for them to double down on the thing that got them less sales, like I'm not saying go one or the other. I'm saying, yeah, support PC, support your ecosystem. Windows is one of the biggest OSs in the world. If it is the biggest OS, support it. Makes total sense. But why are you making your console useless trash? Why? You could do both. I don't understand. It's not like mutually exclusive. Again, it's my opinion. Luke Wolf, I do care for the better console, both Xbox before PS2, PS3 over 360, PS4 over Xbox One, Xbox Series over PS5. Interesting. PS3 over 360. You crazy little rascal, Luke. X-Bacon Gaming, here it comes. Here it comes. Hold back. Here it comes. Bacon? They don't have to sell consoles because they are day and date on PC. Sony will also go day and date on PC. No money made on console sales except Nintendo because hardware is garbage. This new landscape is services and microtransactions. So put games where gamers are. Yeah, but Apple. I mean, Apple is the complete antithesis. And they are the biggest company in the world. Like, your logic makes total sense. But Apple, they don't force you to get the phone. They don't force you to get the Mac. They just don't. You know, you could get things that work. You know, I have a PC and I have an iPhone. I get it because it's the better product. And then because it's the better product, at least for me, okay, I'm not going to, pick whatever one you want. I don't care. Don't use big words on me, Goose. The thing with Apple is like they made their ecosystem so beneficial. Like when I use my watch to go run, because I run a lot, I run every day, 10K every day. In fact, this week we did a 15K. My watch died on me, so Apple took the L on that one. But it syncs very well with my phone and the services that Apple built there. And then, those services basically are all synonymous. And guess what? Because it's their hardware, they don't take a 30% tax on top of their services. It's all theirs. Microsoft sells on Sony, Steam, Nintendo, pick a place. You're taking a 30% tax cut. And then a tax cut. But these services are taking their cut. Whereas on their own machines, they get 100% pure profit. So it's like, it's weird. It's weird. I don't get it. First time chat, fictitious. Excuse me, you little rascal. Thank you so much for the follow. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And we love to have you here on this discussion. This is why I have this show, because I want to discuss the greatest gaming news of the greatest gaming community. The Goslings. Fictitious says, I think the only reasons for consoles other than exclusives is the IG. I don't know what IG is. The convenience for a lot of people and also gimmicks that turn to good features like the DualSense controller. I 1000% agree with you, Fictitious, but the DualSense controller is something that's only possible on the PlayStation. Like they tried to make it so when you say, I have Helldivers here and I have Helldivers here, okay? They gave you some options to make it so this PlayStation experience is more valuable, if you prefer that. The internal speaker, some call them gimmicks, and for sure they are, but they add value to those people so that if someone has both, they can go, I just kind of want to use the DualSense and just sit on the couch. Like, I could go here. This is my thing. Same thing with Nintendo. It's like, okay, I want to play portably. I can't do that on the PC. I literally, that value is not a thing unless I get another thing. Where Nintendo's like, it works both. You know? Yeah, exactly. Steam Deck, but you have to buy both. You have to buy a PC and then a Steam Deck. So now you're in the hole quite a bit. Nintendo's like, buy one, you get both. So that's their value-based solution, right? Yo Beats in the chat says 10K every day. Heck yeah, baby. 10K every single day. I got the receipts to prove it too. Luke Wolf, yeah, with my PS3, PS4 build quality pushed me out of buying it at day one. I dislike Apple. I think they're becoming the enemy goose. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a big corporation with trillions of dollars. I don't think any corporations are our friend, but they make good products, I'll buy it. I know what you're saying, though. Junko's Junko, I'm on Xbox because I'm broke and my friends are there. Brother, you're just sharing with us. We appreciate it. Samju Bognier, Steam Deck, facts, appreciate it. X Bacon Gaming, next Xbox controller also has it, hopefully announced next month. Yeah, the Sebel controller, let me get that up for you guys. Sebel Xbox controller, I think that's what it's called? Codename? Yeah, that's it right there. Let me open it for you guys. This is what I'm saying. This is a better move for Xbox. Like, you need to give value. If you're synonymous, like, okay, let's work backwards. Let's work backwards as a thought experiment, okay? Take my PC. It's a mega PC. I use it mostly for editing, but then playing games with the Goslings. If I take that PC and I shrink it down to half its like power, okay? Half its power, half its size, and I put it in my living room. It can play every game that the current big PC can play. It's the exact same thing, it's just a little bit worse. And I have to use a controller instead. When HellBlade 2 comes out, what are my factors to make me play on the other one? It would have to be, I want to be on the couch. So you've made the value become a mindset. It's just a mindset. But if I'm always in the mood to play on PC, like on my desk, and that's fine, I want to use the controller there because I can do both here. Why would I ever go there? The value is not there. However, you add things like this, you add more value, except Microsoft's going to support it on both. Of course they are. It's going to be on PC. So again, they're back down to square one. It's like, why? Microsoft's not answering the why. Why would I do that? That's my problem with Microsoft. The services stuff, I'm with you. It makes total sense. But why am I touching this thing? Why do I need to buy the next Xbox? What's the why? There's no answer as far as I can see, except for you get to play on the couch. It's just simple. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, I would say, in comparison to the PC, even just like a weak PC, like I'm talking just the lowest, smallest things. We're talking, if I want to play games with my friends, to do it on a PC, use Discord. That's just synonymous. People are using Discord. That experience, we would all agree. Talking with your boys on Discord server, perfect. It's literally perfect. It's so seamless. Perfect. Xbox, you try getting a party set up on Xbox. If you can get it up 10x faster than the PC, I'll buy you a steak dinner. I'll buy you a steak dinner. It's just not happening. The experience is just worse. So again, it's like they don't. Again, Nintendo made their own lane, so you can't make the comparison. That's what I'm saying. Xbox, I don't understand what they're. Anyways, I'm going around circles. You guys know what I'm saying. Luke Wolf says, do you have an Apple Pippin Goose? Since they make the best products, search for it. Apple Pippin? Never heard of that. I don't have one. Pippin? What the heck? Oh, is this like their game console? What the heck? Why does this look like a Dreamcast? Like a wannabe Dreamcast. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So that's the Xbox news. Guys, a lot to say with Xbox. I've been a big fan of Xbox for a long time. Honestly, the first time I played CE on the Xbox, that was mind blowing. Honestly, mind blowing. And whatever, console aside, it's those games, and I don't know. I just it saddens me. I still use the Xbox more than the PlayStation just because I love that ecosystem. But lately, just going to PC. In fact, the past 3 games that I've bought in console games have been PlayStation. Got Final Fantasy 16, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and quite frankly, I want to buy Helldivers on PlayStation. I kind of want to play it there. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. That's Xbox. Their console sales are down. I think we said we'd see Sony's console sales. Let me see. PlayStation hardware sales year over year. Because we did say we would share this. PlayStation 5 sales compared to the same month a year ago are down 18%. Yeah, so it's the same thing. 10% lower, but yes, same thing. Same exact thing. Which is what Bacon was saying earlier about the consoles being roughly all going down, which makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing really making you want to buy them, right? Well, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, chat? What are we doing here? Man, I have to pee. Camera guy, to me. Oh, he's good, that little rascal. So that's Xbox news. That's cool, I guess. I did want to talk about the Riot Vanguard stuff, but how do you guys feel about the Riot Vanguard stuff? I don't know if there's a point to talk about it. I guess we'll quickly go into it. Weddy Wet with the Daddy Goose. We love to say Weddy Wet. Goose Morning on to you. Here we are. First off, Beluheb. B. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're feeling beautiful. I hope you're feeling goose-tastic, and we love to have you here, you beautiful little individual. Thank you so much for the follow. And Weddy Wet, thank you for calling me Daddy. I appreciate it. Honestly, it makes me feel like the father figure I wish I was. Chat, we got a quickie here for you. Riot, the company known for, League of Legends and Valorant. Basically, the most successful copycat company in the world. They're in a little bit of hot water because of their latest anti-cheat named Vanguard. And what's happening is there are starting to get some reports, although according to this article, that's why we go to articles instead of Twitter. This article states that 0.03% of League of Legends players, which I would say is still a sizable amount given how big League of Legends is, are having their PCs bricked by Vanguard. And this is because Vanguard is essentially a kernel-level anti-cheat. So essentially, all the permissions that you have on your machine, admin-level permissions, okay? That's the tippy top of your machine. Kernel, higher. Okay? They can do things that even you can't as admin. So let's read into this. And this got people feeling iffy. Honestly, that's just whack. Ain't no amount of cheating makes me want to install a kernel level access anti-cheat for my machine. That's insane. I think this is becoming a more popular thing to do as well. I don't think League is the only one. Riot Games has publicly addressed the backlash of its custom in-house anti-cheat program called Vanguard, today declaring just 0.03% of League of Legends players have actually reported any issues. Following a huge uproar in the League community, in hours after the kernel-level Vanguard program went live, this is what I'm talking about, the developers moved to allay concerns by sharing a lengthy response to the League subreddit on May 2nd. In response, Riot suggested most preliminary issues have been related to common error codes or driver incompatibilities rather than anything more nefarious. Whether it's nefarious or not, just think about the idea that the admin level access on your machine is being superseded by something that you don't own. That's owned by a couple companies that are located in places that may make you a little bit queasy. Just saying. Fictitious says in the chat, I don't trust Vanguard at all, but anti-cheats are becoming a necessary evil with the extent of cheats. And Hashaw says kernel-level anti-cheat is so unnecessary. You see, circle back to our console discussion. This is something the consoles have an added value because it is a closed box. It can help with the cheats. Not as much cheats as they're on PC, clearly. That's something I would probably market a little bit more towards, to have a pure gaming experience, play on, our consoles. PC is like riddled with it. And honestly, man, is it just depressing that people have to cheat in video games? I don't understand. The whole point to play the video game is to entertain. And then you got people just cheating to do better than... Brother, ew. Ew, brother. Brother, what's that? Brother, ew. It's kind of cringe. It's kind of cringe. What are you cheating for? Cut your grass. Make your bed. In particular, the devs firmly stated that they had not yet confirmed any instances of Vanguard breaking anyone's hardware, a direct rebuttal to the major claims that have swept over social media since yesterday. Several confusing BIOS problems did pop up. Riot also added, but those were mostly related to switching UEFI modes and secure boot settings. Overall, the rollout has gone well, and we're already seeing Vanguard functioning as intended. Riot's anti-cheat manager, Matthew K30. We got to talk about your usernames, chat. You guys aren't alone. Community people as well, I guess. Payoletti explained to players, we've already seen a hard drop-off of bot accounts in usual places, and we will continue to monitor this. Early Vanguard numbers, including around 200 games terminated, more than 1,500 offending players automatically banned in the first 24 hours. This is while the new league anti-cheat program is still rolling out in monitor mode. Only the most egregious cheaters have been on the opening day hit list. I wonder if there's something else you can do as far as bots and cheating. And I'm talking about something that's less invasive. Like, I'm curious, what do you guys think about different ways of handling this? Because, again, I'm not saying this is the answer. It's just more a thought experiment just to try to come up with other different things. Like, I personally find that way more valuable than complaining like a loser online. Not to throw shots. I know that was a hostile take, but I just really hate the Twitter complain, like with the Helldivers 2 stuff. Like, just get a grip. Okay, I'd much rather we all collectively come together and say, here's a better solution, Riot, do this. Or here's a better solution, Arrowhead Studios, do this. And so if we take Twitter, for example, I wouldn't say that's doing anything good, because Twitter link and bios are crazy right now. Get that checked out, Elon. But I would say that the idea of adding maybe a subscription that could be then reinvested back into the community, say, like, player pool, tournament prizes, stuff like that, for a ranked level solution to bots could be interesting. Because if you're always going to have bots and there's nothing you can do, like I guarantee you even Vanguard here is not going to bring down that percentage to 0. But if you can have like a monthly subscription to play at ranked at the highest level or something like that, like I think CS does something like that with Premier. Don't you have to pay like ranked for something like that? I think you have to pay an extra little bit for that or something. Of course, I'd appreciate something where you don't have to pay. But when you reduce the barrier to entry, you just get a crazy amount of people. I'll give you guys a story for a quick example here. I work out at the gym. Actually, not so much now. Now I run all the time. But I used to work out at the gym a lot. And one day, I was looking for new gym places to go, because my gym was great, but it was just trying to nickel and dime me just a little too much. It was like $40 a month, okay? So $40 a month for like a really big gym with really great content and all that stuff in there. It was $40 a month, but that adds up to quite a bit over the year. So there was another gym right near that one. I want to say it was like 2 kilometers away, okay? So we go to the gym, and I see that this gym, okay, it has a specific type of rule. Its contract is you pay $10 once per month. You don't need to have any form of signature, recurring revenue. You just pay $10 and you'll get a receipt, and you just show that every single time. You don't have to put your name down. You don't have to say, hey, I'm subbed for a year. You don't have to deal with all that stuff, which never bothers me because, like, honestly, I have no issue telling people, nah. Like, there would always be the salesmen that would be like, are you sure you don't want to You want to go for another month? Like, we could do a nutrition plan. I'm like, nah, cancel. I don't care. So I go to this place because it was cheaper, less regulations, and it was bigger. It was a little more annoying to get to, but overall, the barrier to entry was way lower. And in fact, I don't think it was $10. I want to say it was $5 a month for a huge gym. And Sam G. Bognier says in the chat, that sounds dope. And I agree until I went. Because what happened was the barrier was so low, okay? You didn't have to put a credit card. You could pay cash for $5 just to get your name in. You didn't have to sub. You didn't have to do any of this stuff. The barrier was so low that the crowd of people who worked out at that gym, okay, were so low quality, so disruptive to the experience, I could not stand it. There it is. It's Drake Gold. Thank you for the follow. Mwah, you're beautiful. Mwah, you're goose-tastic. Chat, send him hearts. Send It's Draco all the hearts in the world because we love to have you here. Certified Gosling. So the moral of the story is when you reduce the barrier low, okay, via price and other things that block people from getting in, you get a different crowd of people. And that crowd can be super disruptive to what you're trying to achieve. So for me, I wanted to go in an hour. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm lifting. No one's in my way. And I get my stuff done. I'm in, I'm out. Now with the barrier to entry being so low, the crowd of people was huge. I want to say that we're like 300 people in the gym. I'm not even peak hours because I never go during peak hours. And so essentially, every time I would go, it would be blocked by a bunch of broccoli boys. We're talking, like the young teenagers with like the broccoli haircut. If that's you, we got to have a talk. If that's you, we got to have a talk. Broccoli haircut. Yeah, this. What are we doing, chat? Call it a day. Also, what's with the one earring thing? What's with the one earring? What's with that? What's happening? What's happening? There's a bunch of these guys at the gym. These are one of the crowds. So you got the broccoli boys blocking the gym because all they want to do is hit on girls. You got the yoked turkeys who are so juiced up that they don't even know how to see properly. I think everything looks like a syringe to them. And so they're just trying to get super swollen. They're super aggressive. And so it's not a fun experience for someone who's just trying to get in, get out. Okay? So I ended up going back to my gym, paying the $40 because this increased the barrier to entry, and thus I had less people. The people that went in and decided I would sub for X amount of months, year, pay this amount of money. It was a different type of person. Not saying one is bad or good, but it reduced the amount of people there and kept the people who went there to say, we want to achieve this goal and we don't want to be bothered and we're willing to pay this amount of money to get it done. So I had a better experience there. So for me, the extra $30 to $35 a month, I was like, okay, I'll pay the extra for that. Just that alone. Uninterrupted workout session. And so what I mean by that is, that's kind of the strategy you want to take with the anti-cheat, where it's just like, if you make the barrier to entry to your game so low, aka free to play, you get an insane amount of cheaters, you get an insane amount of stuff. So you gotta have to increase that barrier to entry to a point where it's disruptive to the people who would cause chaos, but then not disruptive to the people who just want to have fun and play your game. Like for instance, if League of Legends cost $300 to play the game, let's go crazy. $1,000 to play the game a month. Hypothetically, we're going crazy. The amount of people cheating on that, it's going to be low. It's going to be very low. No one's risking that amount of, no one's doing it. You know what I mean? So, but obviously that's insane. We don't want that high. So it's like, where do you find that balance? And that's what these game companies have to do. I just think a root level, anti-cheat is not the answer. That's whack. That's whack. Chat, 1 out of 10. Let me know. Are you guys okay with having a kernel level access software from a company that... Are you guys okay with that? 1 out of 10. Kernel level access software installed on your computer to make it so you can play games without cheats. Hashaw, 0 out of 10. Quoted, it's horrible. Wetty Wet with a -1. Okay, so it's not looking good. So yeah, that's happening. It's going to be more... Call of Duty uses it? Helldivers? See, that's what I mean. It's getting more popular. Man, I had no idea they did that. Who is cheating on Helldivers? Who? What the heck? Stop doing it, okay? Come up with better solutions. And community members who are upset about this, stop complaining like a little Twitter bot, okay? Stop linking in bio and start linking ideas to help these companies. At the end of the day, there's a certain head count of people working at these companies. You know, they don't know what they don't know. They're trying hard. But if you have a better idea, say it. Honestly, when you open this up to the community, they usually come up with pretty great ideas. I'm just saying. So that's the Riot Games news. There it is, okay? Make sure to say hi to everyone in YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the comments what you think we should do to solve the cheating fiasco. How should it be handled? Let us know. Also say hi to Camera Guy. Puts a lot of hard work in the Goose Morning TV channel. You're killing it. I don't like to give you compliments because it gets to your head, but you're killing it. You're absolutely killing it. Unlike, you know, Jonathan back there. Jonathan, anything you want to say on the cheating? No, the slip space engine is probably worse. It is. Okay. All right. Okay. Jeez Louise. Alrighty, chat. We have one more topic for Goose Morning, and then we'll play some HellBlade. Unless this topic takes too long. But I want to play some HellBlade with you guys because you're beautiful and goose-tastic, and I freaking love you guys. The greatest gaming community. Pirate Plane with the follow. Oh! Pirate Plane, certified gosling. Pirate Plane, you're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. By George, we're happy to have you here. Beautiful little gosling individual you are. If you notice that my face is getting red again, it's getting hot in here. It's very hot because this PC, very, very hot. And then we got one light here. We got another light back there. And we got another one glaring right in my face. It's the type of things I do for you guys. Okay. Shree Hunt, you listen to me. You listen to me real good. Okay? Because you're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And by George, we're happy to have you here, chat. Spam the hearts because you're all beautiful. Let's show some support to the new goslings. Look at that. We're already almost at 150, chat. Chat, you're freaking insane today. I love it. I love it. I just have to say, chat, y'all impress me. Let me quickly read your chats, okay, because you're beautiful. It's Draco said 0. Sanju Bognier also said 0. So, okay, all right. I could see how you guys feel. Fictitious says, hopefully there are ways to detect cheats without kernel level access. Totally agree. I think that'd be nice. But, man, I don't think that game companies would ever get ahead of cheaters. At the end of the day, it's just like it's a constant cat and mouse. Like, as soon as they come up with one patch, someone else comes up with another exploit. And then another patch, exploit. Another patch, exploit. And it just keeps going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. And then all of a sudden you're doing the Macarena. 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 If you wanted a quick summation on how exploits work and cheating, I just gave it to you. Shree Hunt, you missed out Spider-Man 2 on 2000 PC in your Spider-Man video. You wanted me to play every version of Spider-Man? You're a little rascal. At the end of the day, here's the thing, Shree Hunt. You got to balance every game with the story. Because at the end of the day, if people aren't entertained, they aren't watching, and it doesn't help anyone. So that's kind of the move. But I don't know. Maybe, who's to say we don't do another Spider-Man video? There's going to be a Spider-Man 3. Maybe we bring it back. Maybe we do the PC one there. I'm always listening. Goose is always listening. always listening. Just like one Jonathan Halo, who definitely listened and made the classic Halo we all wanted. Right, Jonathan? Don't talk, Jonathan. Don't talk. First time chat. You're Goose-tastic as well from Pirate Plane. Pirate Plane, first off, the amount of Goose-tastic you think I am, let's say a 0 to 10. Let's say you're saying Goose. I'd say you're an 8 right now. Pirate Plane, you're a 10. Okay? And if no one's told you that today, guess what? If no one's told you that in the past year, I'm telling you right now, every single one of y'all in the chat, 10s. 10s. Okay? And you're all going to come back stronger. It's the Zenkai way, baby. Junko's Junko. Goose, are you full-time? And if not, what is your job? Junko's Junko. We might have some news to share with the community relatively soon. Stay tuned. You're gonna definitely want to stay tuned. Shrihan with the beautiful little compliment. Thank you so much. Your videos are insane. Junko's Junko, you should cross-stream on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I originally wanted to move Goose Morning live, to be honest. Can be completely honest with you guys. The idea was to test it on Twitch and then move it to YouTube. I like the Twitch community, and I also like the idea that I don't have to worry about copyright stuff here. At worst, I get muted. I like the community here. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm still thinking about it. But Camera Guy set up the Goose Morning channel, which has been doing great. Maybe we stream there. Maybe we stream on Zenkai Goose. I don't know yet. Maybe cross-streaming is the move. You guys let me know what you think. But I like kind of like the randomness of Twitch. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Luke Wolf says, wow, I'm a 10. There goes my ego at an all-time high. Luke, listen to me. You're a frickin' 11. Okay? Every single one of you rascals, I told you were a 10, but deep inside, I think you all know you're an 11. Okay? You guys are beautiful, goose-tastic, gosling individuals, and you guys make the gaming industry better. We need more like you. It's Draco. Goose, what do you think about Legend of Zelda video games? I love them. I love them. I mean, we said earlier in the stream, Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Wind Waker, top 3 Zelda games of all time for me. Top 3. And it's not even close. It's not even close. Captain Neuro, thank you so much for asking. Everyone wants to know, where's Goose? Nobody's asking, how's Goose? New video coming out most likely next Saturday. Very excited about that. And then another I Play Every will come out probably a couple weeks after that. Pretty excited about that. The next video will not be an I Play Every, but it's going to be a banger. Honestly, this week, I'm not even joking. I started editing this video like really hard. And I was like, I'm not getting the flow that I want. And I was like super annoyed because I'm so hard on myself. I just want to make the best content possible for the gaming industry. I find we don't have like beautiful content. There's a couple creators out there, like actually one of my favorite, Jack Sather. Shout out to Jack Sather. Man freaking kills it on YouTube. I love his set design. He's an absolute G. But yeah, I just feel like we don't have quality content on YouTube as much as we wanted. And yeah, I got the edit. I unlocked something on the edit, and I was like, here we go. We got it, baby. We got it. So now we're trying to make that. We're trying to hone that in and make it the best thing ever. Luke Wolf says, yeah, I'll keep answering your questions for one more minute, then we'll jump into the topic and then HellBlade it up. Okay, how about that? Does that sound good, chat? Does that sound good? Okay, let me read it through. Shrihan, thoughts on Kingdom Hearts franchise? Doesn't appeal to me. Would like to try it though, but that's a lot of time to commit. Maybe we do an I Play Every Squeenix game. See what we do there. Luke Wolf plans on having a Zenkai Discord server. Yes, I do have one that is in beta. There's like 3 people in it right now. And testing things. I'm trying to make it perfect, but I want to launch it with a video. And to be fully transparent, it will be paid to go in. It will not be free because of the gym story I mentioned. When you reduce the barrier to entry, you just get characters that I don't like. Because I did try a Discord server before on my channel when I was focused on Dragon Ball content, and I did not like it. I did not like it at all. It was completely open. Man, I had one person come into my Discord server and berate me to delete videos. I was trying to keep it cute, keep it beautiful. When you make the Discord free, you get low effort quality users, and I don't want that. I want to protect you. I want to protect me. And at the end of the day, Discord is a lot of work. So I want to make sure that I have strong moderators that I can pay with the community. So that way it's all supported. Everyone's happy. No one has any menaces in the Discord server. So we'll do that, but I want to make it so it's like done right and everybody feels happy about it at the end of the day, because I understand not everybody has money for it. So that would be the plan. And because I'm a beautiful creator that doesn't want to lie to his beautiful community, I'll be straight up with you guys. So it will not be free. 100%. There's no way I would ever do that. You just get weirdos, you know? You just get insane weirdos. I don't like it. Cap Nero, I already answered you. Mwah. Luke Wolf, Zeldas are all masterpieces. You know, they're all pretty good. That's true. They're all pretty good. Hashaw with the question, why is Goose? I'm glad you asked. Why indeed? Dingo the Druid with the first time chat. Chat, can we get some hearts in the chat for Dingo the Druid? Because I am like, also I want pineapple pizzas. Pineapple pizzas, chat. Are Canadians real? Thank you so much for the follow. And let me answer that question with another question. Are you real? Are you? Are you? Yeah, that hurt my eyes so much. Who is Goose? That's a nice jar of water. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Love water. 3 people are 12s, I guess. That's true. Using the Pareto principle, where I would say at least 20% of you are 12s. You guys broke me. All right, chat, let's hit up the next topic, which is gaming's worst hot takes. Let's go through them. We had fun last week with Halo. Let's do it for gaming. I'm very excited to do this with you guys. So get excited, because you guys in the chat, you guys are going to keep me honest. I'm going to give you my takes. You guys, give me your takes in the chat. Camera guy! First off, real quick, can we get an air horn for how awesome the Goslings are today, camera guy? There it is. All right, hook us up! Get your hands up, chat! Little late on the draw. Little late on the draw. So this tweet has gone viral. So I thought it'd be fun to go through the worst gaming hot takes, because Glitch Energy states, what gaming opinion has you like this? This is Bart Simpson with all the guns looking at him. So what type of gaming opinions we got, chat? When looking at the quotes, there's a few. Let me zoomify. No, actually, we like it there. Okay, let's go for some. This one has 80K likes and 3.5 million views. Every single video game should have a super easy mode for babies. Some people are just not good at games but want to experience the artistic design like music and visuals. You lose nothing by letting people enjoy your game on easy mode. Yeah, I guess. But at the same time, there is something to be said for like an Elden Ring. The people that beat that game should be like, it's a feat. You did something special. And I think if you make it easy so anyone can jump in and just do it, kind of takes it away a bit. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it's as black and white as people think. I think, here's what I say. Here's what I say, chat. You let me know what you guys think. But for me, if someone is putting hundreds of hours, thousands of hours of their lives to create something that they want to create, they should be able to create it the way that they want. If that includes an easy mode to allow as many people to play the game at the most accessible level as possible, sure. If the creator wants to make it the hardest game in the world, it shouldn't be forced upon them. Whatever the creator wants to make, that's their vision, let them make it. If the game ends up better or worse for it, that's their choice. It's their creative energy. If you want to make it the exact same game but with an easy mode, no one's stopping you. I don't think it's black and white. I don't think you can say every video game should have an easy mode. I actually think that's kind of a crazy take. Side with the creator all the time. If the creator wants it to be one way or another, bada boom, bada bing. You know, like when I make my YouTube videos, they're my way because at the end of the day, they come down to the way I wanted them to be done. And I get, yeah, sure, I get a lot of comments. Not a lot, but I get a decent amount of comments that say, you know, don't do this, don't do that. And I literally just say, like, that's just the video it's going to be. At the end of the day, this is my vision. This is how I want to do it. Make your own. Next hot take. The Last of Us has done more harm than good for gaming. What the heck? Chat, what is wrong with Twitter? I'd say The Last of Us has done more good. It led to the show, which has gotten more people into gaming. Like The Last of Us, here's the thing. Say what you will about The Last of Us 1 and 2. Specifically, people have issues with 2, and I get it. I understand the creative decisions are a little bit, you know, they wouldn't be mine, but again, I side with the creator. They want to do their thing. It's their game. They do their freaking thing. That's what they decide. Whatever. They tried to make a good story. Video game stories are notoriously poo-poo, caca, bad, terrible, trash. They're not good, typically, you know? I would say it's only recently, in the past like 10, 15 years, they've actually tried. I'd say BioShock was one of the first ones that actually tried. You know, I love the Halo series, but come on, it's a campy little sci-fi game. You know, Red Dead 2, fantastic story. Absolutely fantastic. I'd say Rockstar. I mean, you could see in my Rockstar video, Rockstar tries. They try to do something creative. We've seen it with Manhunt, Midnight Club LA. We've seen it with Max Payne 3. We've seen it with, you know, every GTA. They try to push it forward. In fact, I would say GTA 3, Vice, like all the GTAs beforehand, tried to have good stories. Last of Us 2 has done great stuff for gaming. This is such an insane take. This is like low key. I'm not seeing the thought in this take. You guys let me know in the chat or on YouTube why this is. I don't get it. I mean, it created the show. I'm not seeing it. I understand people hate Last of Us 2. I wouldn't say it's The Last of Us that caused the problems. I'd say it was a lot of the community who like didn't know how to say their opinions online without sounding like a sussy baka. Thick Tisher says the Last of Us 2 graphics animations are unreal and the storytelling had some of the really different with play with Abby thing. Yeah. Dingo the Druid never played it, but it's still appreciate. Yeah, you guys nailed it. Yeah, it's like the graphics are actually insane. They're always pushing the mold, and they really were trying to be serious. And the music of Last of Us is fantastic. I mean, dude, the last shot of Last of Us 2, Last of Us 1, like with Ellie and Joel, video games were not doing stuff like that. They just weren't. So come on, let's be real. Last of Us is great for gaming. There's nothing bad about it for gaming. Whether you like it or not, it's a different thing. Red Dead 2 hunting, my goodness. Talked about video game story and who comes in. Red Dead 2 hunting. Beautiful Goose-tastic. And could you just quicken your animations, Red Dead 2 hunting, okay? Because the skinning takes a little bit. Takes a little bit too long. Thank you so much for the follow. You're a beautiful certified gosling. Next hot take. Gameplay is more important than graphics. Ain't no hot take here, chat. Ain't no hot take here. That's a certified fact. That is a certified fact. However, hear me out. There's something to be said about the immersion of high graphics and good animation. I wouldn't say necessarily cutting edge graphics, but great animation and style. In Red Dead, again, I was so immersed, I accidentally roleplayed in Red Dead Redemption 2 because of how immersed I was. I would say the same thing with Elden Ring. You get so immersed in that world. So, yeah, I guess I fully agree with him. Because it's not the graphics. It's more the art style and the art and the vibe. When you mix that with great gameplay and you throw a good story in there, oh, that's nice. That's nice. I am Cheese W. Iron Cheese, if you're in the chat or if you're on YouTube, I want you to know something. W. Honestly, I will say that's probably like my boy's farming impressions. To be honest, can we agree? He's farming impressions. Shri Hunt, are you cheese? Are you farming impressions? Because like when you say something like that, who's putting guns to your head on that? Who's putting guns to your head on that? Samuel Dietz, gacha-style games are built around the science of addiction the same way gambling is and should be... Yeah, this is another impression farmer. Bro, what are you doing? Who doesn't know that? Relax. Relax, Samuel! Your shiny white knight armor is too shiny for us. I can't see. Samuel? Samuel, I can't see. Your armor is too bright. Ah! Bro, a gacha-style game is kind of like a gambling-style game. It's like loot boxy. It's like that. Bethesda Fallout games are... What are these hot takes? It's from Fallout Films. Man's a little biased. Remaking games that came out last generation is a waste of time, resources, and just feels lazy to me. Make something new. Yeah, last generation's a little rough. Little rough. It depends, though. It depends. I would agree 99% of the time. However, the 1% of the time, I think remakes are not only good as like a buffer for sales, okay? Because again, gaming is expensive, and sometimes they're like, oh, okay, we want to build this amazing thing, but if we just re-release this, it can help us get some capital to be able to build the thing we have with less risk. That makes sense. Number two, in the case of like a 343 or a Coalition, right, for Gears and Halo, they had completely new teams working on the franchises. When you do a remake, essentially you're getting the original code base and then bringing it up to snuff and then, you know, throwing on new coat of paint and making it work on the new consoles. It is a perfect way to ramp up the team. Learn all the systems of what made the originals great. So when the Coalition made Gears of War Ultimate Edition, they really went in and saw what did Epic do to make Gears of War special. We're a new team. We can only guess. We can only assume. Making a remake helps them teach themselves the code, the art, the vibe, the style, and same with 343, although 343 just decided to like put their own thing on there and completely missed the plot. But that's 343. That's what they do. So I think remakes actually have a great purpose. But yeah, like the previous generation is a little sussy baka. It's a little sussy baka. It's kind of like, as Hashaw would say, brother, ew, brother. Why are you releasing Last of Us again? Brother, what's that? Brother, again? Didn't you release it like 3 times, brother? Brother, ew. Yeah. I didn't even know they remade Horizon Zero Dawn. Did they actually do that? Okay, next hot take. The idea of competitive gaming has done more harm to multiplayer games than battle passes or skins. Sorry, guys, we all know you like this weapon, but the 0.2% of our audience who plays this game as a career instead of a hobby don't like it, so we're nerfing it. Hard agree, actually. I think this is somewhat of a hot take by Mr. Floyd here. Mr. Floyd? Camera guy, hit him up. That's a good hot take, okay? The other one's terrible. This one, good. Mr. Floyd, totally agree with you. I mean, again, I just say with Halo, but pick any game. Like, a game becomes competitive because the people make it competitive. Not because it's both. Again, speedrunning Mario 64 is competitive. Mario 64 is not competitive. Like, of course, there needs to be skill, and the lack of randomness is what helps that. Like the thing about chess, when we look at chess, there's no randomness there. You want no randomness, and you want community support. That's all you need. To make a game competitive, eliminate randomness. Eliminate it. Essentially, you make it so everything has a purpose and everything happens for a reason. Okay? This even comes close. This includes like physics. Like, when I hit a cone in Halo 3 with a grenade and it goes flying, if I hit it the exact same way, the exact same time, the exact same map, it should always fly the same way. When I shoot a sniper in Halo 3 on the pit and I hit a wall and it rebounds at the certain angle, it should always do the exact same thing. No randomness. Eliminate randomness, community support, competitive game. Aside from that, step away. Just let the community figure it out. In fact, go one step further. I'd say with like Halo 3, again, handled it perfectly. Add Forge, like map editor, add custom game types that you could save. Let the community just make what they want. If they want to remove the BR, or if they want to remove the Mauler and all these different weapons, let the community decide. Don't pull a 343 and make HCS and then govern everything. Like you're the arbiters of competitive truth. But bro, you're not even the arbiters of a successful Halo game. Relax. Same thing with like Blizzard and Overwatch. Like, relax. Just focus on fun. Let the community take over. My God. That's a good hot take. Captain Crunch. Fortnite's premise as an every character from everything shooter is fun and complements the art style. Reminds me of being a kid and playing with the clone troopers mixed with G.I. Joe figures fighting against the Covenant and World War II Germans. It's like one big toy box game that... bro really wanted to write here. That doesn't take itself seriously. I enjoy playing the no build mode. And I actually have a great deal of fun with the friends. These aren't hot takes. I agree with this. That's what Fortnite has grew to be. Like it's the battle royale that you could play all the toys together. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense for Call of Duty. Call of Duty is like, hey, we have this thing in our own lane, and oh yeah, this thing's making more money, let's copy. Anytime you do that, you just look sad. Twist it, baby, twist it. Twist it, make your own thing. Twist it, chat. All right. Next hot take. Turn-based combat is the undisputed GOAT, and all 90% of its haters never played one. Chat, 1 out of 10. How do you feel about turn-based combat? Do you like turn-based combat 10? Do you not like turn-based combat 1? Because I would say, first I would say, Trip Bam is the greatest person I've ever met in my life. That's number 1. Trip Bam, you're beautiful, you're goose-tastic, and we love to have you here as a certified classic Gosling. I'd say turn-based is fun, but it can get long in the tooth. Like, it depends how you handle it. Like, Pokemon is turn-based, it's doing just fine. Turn-based is good, but again, like, if it's, like, too long, I think it's not fun. One game that maybe you guys played it, I highly doubt you did, but the game Digimon Cyber Connect, or whatever it was called, Cyber Story. Okay, hear me out, chat. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Digimon Cyber Story had turn-based that was fast and like constantly had stuff popping up, so you could just like keep moving fast and make your attack and like go. And then when you got bored, you could just, well, not bored necessarily, but you could like auto set it to like, okay, the enemy's gonna do, so just do your things until you have enough stamina to make the, or mana or whatever it was, to do the next attack that you want to do. So they made it, it was like a give and take. Again, Twitter's all about black and white. Here at Goose Morning, we see the shades gray, baby. You guys in the chat say, Sanju Bogner says, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII right now and loving it. Dingo the Druid, -1. Your opinion has been heard, Dingo. It's been heard. Sanju Bogner, Sea of Stars had super fun combat. Fictitious, 6 out of 10. Love the strategy, but overall prefer actively playing it. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think the strategy does add a lot to it, and I think that's kind of the main reason why you'd want the turn-based, right? That's the value of turn-based, is you want to sit there and assess the moves. And when it's too simple, it's not like, why even bother? Might as well just hack and slash. So, for instance, like an XCOM or a Gears Tactics, which is a phenomenal game that is completely slept on, you know, you want that turn-based to be able to assess situation, make the proper decisions. And in that case, I think it's fantastic. I think when you do it with like strategy, actually, I'm glad you said that, Fictitious, because you pretty much said it in perfect words. Like the strategy really adds to it. Dingo, I'm not even going to read that. I don't know what that says, but I assume it's malarkey. Moving on. Valve has on multiple occasions been at the forefront of decisions that would harm the industry as a whole once other devs get their hands on them. Valve has on multiple occasions been at the forefront of decisions that would harm the industry as a whole. What is she talking about? Like a monopoly of the store? These aren't hot takes. Moving on. I think locking online multiplayer behind a subscription if you're on console is stupid. All right, chat. These are cringe. There is nothing wrong with the content for the top 1%, and not all players are deserving the highest rewards. What are these hot takes? What in God's name are these hot takes? Chat, I'm sickened. I had one, though. I had a couple, actually. I'll read those. Because they actually had thought. Where were they? Okay, that's one. I put 3, I think. Okay. Here's my first hot take. Chat. You let me know if you agree in the chat, okay? Again, 10 if you agree, 1 if you don't. Okay? My hot take for gaming is they're too long. Like 40-hour campaigns, way too long. Way too long. I'm not saying a game can't do it. Obviously, there's a place for that. Look at Baldur's Gate 3, extremely popular game. People really liked it. Some of my favorite games. Mass Effect is a long game. But it's like, it's optionally long. It can be long, but you can also, go right through it. So you have the choice. I think, and again, I know this is a hot take. This is an actual hot take. It's not a wannabe hot take. I think games should be Call of Duty length. 4-5 hours. Okay? With optional, really good stuff like a Spec Ops. Spec Ops mode in the original Modern Warfare that added so much, that was a fun mode. Hashaw says 5 hours way too short. And Powerplane says don't really play turn-based games, but the times I do, I just start using the same attack. Yeah, that's where it's not so fun. 5 hours too short? I said it was a hot take, Hashaw. Are you telling me you're sending me a brother ew? Is that what you're sending my way, Hashaw? A brother ew? Fictitious, the HellBlade sequel director, had a great take of telling the best story possible and doing it in the time that it needs. Yes, that's a certified brother ew. Yeah, I think what's the story you're trying to tell if it is a story-based game? And that's what I'm mostly talking about here when I say campaigns. I'm talking about a story-based game. In that story, 40 hours is too long, I think. Unless it's I think you can chop it up. Again, I'm not watching a 40-hour movie. I'm not watching a 10-hour movie, but a 10-hour TV show is pretty standard. It depends how you chop it up. And there's some nice medium. Maybe the hot take is not necessarily that it's too long or short, although I do think, I agree with you, Hashaw, 40 hours is, insane. Anything above 20, I start to go, it's kind of long. It's kind of long. But I think, there's probably better ways of handling the levels. Games have kind of gotten away from levels and gone to more open world stuff, but I think the levels, the idea of a level, a section, I think that could be handled a little bit better because, I find games way too long. And there's so many good games, 40 hours for one game. For a campaign specifically. Multiplayer, make it as long as you want. Obviously, you can play infinite. But, Halo 2. I love Halo. Halo 2 is long. Really long. It's 20 hours. Really long. Throw in Legendary with the Jackal snipers. You got yourself a horrible experience right there. Shaw says, a lot of games I dropped at around the 20-hour mark. After 20 hours, I feel like I've seen enough. 20, I want to say 12 to 16 is the sweet spot that I'm feeling right now. But I think there's a lot of games that would benefit from 4 to 5 to 6 hours. 6 hours probably. 2 nights of playing it, get around to it. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't have a game in mind. But I feel like that works. I'm never mad at the Call of Duty campaigns. I always find them fun for what they are. I'm never mad at them. I like the nice, in, out. And then I go play the multiplayer. That style, I like it. Now, it doesn't fit every game, obviously. I want the Elden Rings to be long. I want to immerse myself in that world. I don't know. It's a worthy discussion. Certainly more than the impression farming rascals that are hot takes of the most popular gaming opinions. Those freaking rascals put zero effort into this. Fictitious says, I think it's not time, but the value you get out of it. 1,000% fictitious. 1,000%. That was perfectly said. So that we don't get more Ubisoft X copy passes. Yes! Perfectly said. Pirate Plane, 3 out of 10. 5 hours might work for some games, but others work better for longer campaigns. 40 hours is something I'm just not even going to try to beat. 1,000%. Then Dingo the Druid says, play Bramble, is Halo worth campaign? I don't know what that first thing means. And yeah, Halo is worth it, unless it's a 343 game. Then I agree. Guys, you guys nailed it. Because that's the thing here. The internet, specifically Twitter, black and white. The goslings, we see the light. Specifically every shade of gray in between. This is a proper take. This is a proper discussion. Ain't nobody getting triggered. Ain't nobody getting mad. We just talking like a couple of goslings. I love it. But I think we all agree 40 hours, that's long. That's long. Who's got time for that? I would love to play Baldur's Gate. I've heard amazing things. But it's long. Even Cyberpunk. I bought Cyberpunk and the Phantom Liberty. Actually, I know Phantom Liberty is supposed to be small, so maybe we should do that. But yeah, it's a long time. Dingo the Druid, I've heard you like Micah. Is there something you want to tell us about Micah that we don't know? Hold on, chat. We'll wait. You got me concerned now, Dingo. You got me concerned with your love for Micah. It's a little too much now. I really want to try Phantom Liberty, Fictitious. I really, really do. I literally have it installed. It's been installed for like 3 months. I got to jump in. Okay, my last hot take, and we'll close it here, and then I'll go to the bathroom for a tinkle experience. And he's relatable. Chat. I'm on to you, Dingo. I'm on to you. Dingo, you're on something. I'll tell you that. I don't know what you're on, but it's good. It's good. It's good. You guys ever have it where you sit down and you like readjust your seat and then it just like rides up whatever you're wearing, your shorts, like they ride up? You ever have that? And then you ever do that for like 2 hours and 17 minutes? Just throwing that out there. And then it's pretty much, all right, message received. The next hot take I have, actually, I feel like no one talks about this really. I think personally, chat, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think women are hugely neglected in video games and it's holding the industry back. Let me explain, okay? Because I know it's like a little vague there. Pokemon, Hogwarts Legacy, Animal Crossing, and The Sims, all huge female audiences. Okay? They've skyrocketed. Like Hogwarts Legacy specifically, one of the biggest it beat Call of Duty. Yes, it's Harry Potter. But hold on, let me put my money where my mouth is. Women to men, I don't know how to Google this. Percentage of Harry Potter fans. There's more men that are among non-fans? I don't believe this. Is this based? I want to say there's more women who like Harry Potter. There's no way you're telling me more grown men are a fan of Harry Potter. No hate to the Harry Potter people out there. Okay? Hold on, Dingo just gave me another topic. The new Call of Duty sucks. Dingo, we're on Hogwarts Legacy, Pokemon. All right, you guys are changing my mind. The point that I'm trying to say, okay, regardless of Harry Potter's Hogwarts Legacy, okay, I do want to play it. I've actually never played it. Is I'm saying that essentially I think women if we targeted games properly for women, I think we would have a huge influx in gamers. And I think we saw that with the Wii, with Wii Sports. This appealed to a bigger audience, specifically women, because men are playing these games. I mean, most of the games that are popular, GTA, Call of Duty, Halo, like all these games, like they're very like mature rated things. Not saying women don't play that, but overall, like most of the women I know, they're just like, it's not really my thing. It's not something they're looking forward to. Overly violent stuff. So I really feel like if games were more focused on women, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you make games for men, you're going to get games for men. If you make games for women, you're going to get both. Because if you make games for women, what do you think the games for men are going to play? They're going to play the games for women so they can communicate and bond with the games for like the women who play those games. That ain't a base take. That's just facts. There's that Tupac line. What does he say? Tupac line about women. You know what? Immediately, I know this is going to go possibly a bad way, so I'm not even going to Google it. But there's one specific line he says where essentially, if you make the raps for men, for rap fans, you'll get rap fans to buy your album. But if you make raps for women, you'll get both. That's basically what Tupac, the late great Tupac would say, or did say. He said it in a different way. I paraphrased it. His was way more vulgar. Dingo the Druid loves women. That's fantastic, Dingo. I'm really happy to hear it. Nothing makes me happier in life. Nothing. Those are the hot takes. I can't say they were the greatest hot takes in the world, chat. Took a little bit of a doozy there. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to play a little bit of HellBlade. How about that? How about that, chat? In the meantime, I want you to look at John Halo and have... Relax. 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 Okay, I'll be right back, chat. I'm just going to the bathroom. I need you to give John Halo as much love as possible by spamming a billion emojis and beating him in a staring contest. If you blink, John will know. All right, chat. Don't mess with me, chat. You see me in the reflection? You see me? Just know what I'm coming. I'm coming your way, chat. Chat. To me. What did you guys say while I was gone? Wetty Wet with the I Love Women. Can we get a shout out to all the women in the chat? We all love you. Trip Bam with the Bob Ross. I appreciate it. My goodness. Trip Bam with the first chat. Trip Bam, you're beautiful. Okay? You're a 12 out of 10. Trip Bam. Fictitious. How's it going, everybody? You guys better have answered him. John, you are a person. You have your own mind. Dingo with the... I love it, Dingo. Ashad just playing some finals. Okay, excellent. You guys are all over the place. I love it. Beautiful little individuals. Chat, how about play some HellBlade : Senua's Sacrifice? How about that? How about we play that, chat? How about we go outside and we tussle, and then we play HellBlade: Senua's Saga with the colon in between. How about that? What do you want to do? You want to tussle? Or do you want a HellBlade? You tell me. I'm here all day. The tussling will begin. God, it's hot in here. It's uncomfortably hot. Hold on. Open the window. My lody, Miss Cloudy. All right, the game is unpacking. It says it's unpacking. So we'll be launching that in 10%. We're almost there. Luke Wolf. I guess I should have assumed. Luke Wolf, with the way that Luke is spelled. Quebecer? I'm assuming. Quebecer. Regardless, Luke, you have a goose-tastic rest of your day. You're beautiful, you're goose-tastic, and quite frankly, you're a 13 out of 10. Nation's capital, we got an Ontarian. An Ottawan. Love to see it. Say hi to Justin. Tell him to bring the housing costs back to normal, please. And the groceries. That'd be nice. We love to see you here, Luke. We love to see you. I'm opening a window. Thank you, Dingo. Tussling with Robitussin. Wetty wet. I said it backwards. All right, chat. It's time to get crazy. Camera guy, hook us up. Let me turn off the chat background. Also, there we go. God. Okay. Adjust the brightness until the image is barely visible. Let's go with that. Hey Dingo, I heard you're excited for HellBlade 2. Is this true? It's my little birds have told me. That's all I've heard. Graphics, okay. Look at that, very high. High graphics. We love to see it here. Oh, you know what? I want to change invert. That's right, I'm that guy. Okay, we say it every time. Get over it. Get over it. Let's see. I don't remember anything about this game. I know everything, Dingo.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome.
All right, let's do this.
You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. Why? He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer.
Game looks good.
She's getting
They're watching.
They're watching.
Oh my god.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue you. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, someone new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there.
Why isn't she looking?
Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look. Up ahead.
Oh, I see it.
You see it too?
Oh, yeah. Kind of hard to miss.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Go back. It's not safe.
I don't know why that got me shocked.
It's not safe.
Oh, that got me. What's a cinematics lead?
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back.
Remember when I told you guys about games that have really, really long intros?
They're going to do that to you.
If I did this in a YouTube video, not saying they're the same, but if I did this,
Can you feel them watching? They're watching her.
oh yeah, I gotta change the Twitch topic.
Watching her.
Oops.
You're so close.
Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. That's why you're a 14 out of 10.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness... It just builds
You are the main
into
charter.
itself, growing stronger. Towering over her. You might try and ignore it. Turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight. Where you're most vulnerable.
What do you guys think would be more scary? Random credits
It's like
appearing
knows
or
that
all the
just
dead bodies?
enough light.
Because I feel like one blends in,
It's
the
all
other
you
one
need
is
to
kind of
see
like,
it suffocate
what?
your power.
Yeah.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those
Facts.
afraid of death. Then it was fear. Runs far. Far deeper.
It is taking a bit though, right? We're on the same page? I am a body. You telling me the fictitious that the credits are alive? That's what you're saying? I'm learning so much from you guys today already.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
There we go, chat. 15 minutes in, finally playing. I love it.
Look really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus. Focus and you'll see. What happens if you
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight.
It does
to
look
Hell's
crazy
Gate.
good.
But gods in the
2017, right?
living will follow this path. Do not forget my
Oh,
stories.
okay, I don't want to
Senua.
reboot that.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate. But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north.
Message received with the whole body thing. My god. It's the crazy Scots.
Darkness is coming. Yearn for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. She's not stopping.
Dingo, have you eaten today? Just throwing it out there. I'm asking a random question. Do you actually, Wetty Wet? Why do I keep saying your name backwards? Dyslexia. This is exactly what it's like.
Not this time.
The voice effect is actually pretty cool because I have the headphones and I can hear it like do all over the place. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but it's a cool effect. I will say that.
Can you see it?
Man, I just texted a friend like
Land of mist.
4 days ago and they're just getting back to me now.
The old fool was right.
The text was urgent.
What was it he said?
Got a reply 4 days later.
Numerous knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you.
Slimy roast in the chat.
No doubt about
You're
it.
goose-tastic. You're beautiful.
The source
And we're happy to have you here.
is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela.
She's acting the way I assume Dingo the Druid acts.
My dear beloved,
You definitely got to skull your place, Dingo. That's 100%. All right. Okay. LB runs.
She's doing this.
Right trigger zoomifies.
She's doing this for him.
And that's all I have right now.
He's already dead.
This is me every day, but 10K every day.
Yes, in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She
the
wants
bridge to Helheim.
Oh, we're getting some dips in quality here.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But
Yeah,
she
if we keep
does
getting
remember
frame
that.
hitches like this, I'll lower the quality.
That part wasn't so easy to forget.
I could whisper for the rest of the thing. Oh yeah, so then we have like an
The old
ASMR
fool said there was
type
a
of
hidden
HellBlade experience. I love it.
Let's see, shall we?
Let me bring the mic in closer so we can have a real HellBlade experience. Okay. I'm walking, really immersing myself. Feeling the immersion. I can feel the frame rate going down every once in a while. And I feel like it's my machine. But I want to say it's the game, so you still respect me.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds.
Brother, ew.
The world of men, they call
Ew, brother,
Zenkai.
what's that?
Sky
It's a
gods
goose doing
dwell in
ASMR.
Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim.
That's exactly what I say to myself in the mirror every morning. What a coincidence.
Only the dead dwell in Helheim. That
Facts.
is where you must travel.
Real talk, Dingo scares me.
What's she waiting for? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden
Why do all these girls sound like my high school experience? Like it's almost alarming how accurate it is to my high school days. It feels like they took the same people and dropped them in the game. I'm having PTSD.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Is that the same Scott?
I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait,
Language.
who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's
An old fool.
Wetty. That's messed up.
Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next.
If you want more of that experience, the link is in bio.
Tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend.
I swear to God, every single word is English, and I technically understand it, but when they're all put together, I actually have no idea what's happening.
And you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's
She
eye.
needs to focus now.
Find one
She
like
needs
it to
use
open the
her
gate.
hands.
Okay. Wait, what? Like it's over here. Oh, is that it? Yeah.
It's near.
Chat, I'm so good at games. I'm basically MLG.
The gate is open.
Low-key kinda true, though.
It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen.
Dingo, I hope the royalties were
Learned
good.
their ways.
I know you did.
You listen when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price.
That was not my high school experience.
Carry my stories
There
with
was
you,
no listening.
and together
there was
we
a lot
will
of
make
laughing.
the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joined us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip.
That was a close one.
Wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of
It's
Loki.
over here.
The gods feared her bloodline.
It
barred
turns
her
out to be
mother's side,
nothing.
and Get much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. Hela.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Chat, let me know in the chat. But 10 being absolutely and 1 being don't do it. Should we ban Dingo? Dingo, you better send all the hearts and kisses to Asha, who has spared you.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want.
I don't want anything.
Resist anymore.
Whoa.
Just give him back.
There we go, baby. Oh, okay, hold on. Is there a block? Oh, there is.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike it.
Watch this, chat. Oh, you want some more?
Watch out. Silence. Watch out. He's stronger than you. Watch out.
Okay, well, seems... Ow. Okay, well, chat. I keep parrying. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Behind you. Behind you.
What is happening? Also, Christian Vision 1492 with the first time chat. Thank you so much. It is scary. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I was supposed to lose. I don't like when games do that. Except for Reach. The end of Reach was awesome. Maybe. Draco. That's a look. Did I lose?
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seed of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Ew.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Chat, what's happening? I'm a little lost. The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. And all progress will be lost. It's a long way of saying get good. Thematic, though.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
He's not really.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Roger that.
It won't open.
How will she get through?
Okay.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim.
Look, I'm all about immersion, but
About it.
it has been like 30 minutes, right? Are you guys liking it so far? I don't know how to feel right now. But I definitely want to like it. I'm excited to play the sequel. Right now, there's been a lot of running, looking at things, and then forced to die. With text explaining what that meant anyways.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking for a little diamond with the turny thing. Diamond with the turny thing. It definitely does look good. Diamond with a turny thing.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. Push it.
Okay, diamond with a turny thing. Diamond with a turny thing. Diamond with a turny thing.
Look, something was different.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you see?
That's cool. I like that a lot. Now we're talking. Now we're hellblading.
Funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we?
props, because that was cool.
Close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senna never could close her eyes.
Is that true?
She tried. Begged.
She just blinked. That's a lie. Come on. Fact checked. Okay. I really like the UI-less vibe. No UI. I appreciate that. I wish a couple things were more intuitive, similar to the way like Dead Space does things, but
The price she paid.
I love this no UI. It's very immersive.
Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness,
It's a really cool technique.
all that lurks within it can see you too.
I'm ready. Come on, bro. Come on. Wait, I thought I... Oh, I did the wrong button. Okay, let's go, bro. Oh, okay. I goofed on that. My bad. Okay, I thought you were gonna do it twice. I'm learning, Chad. I'm learning. There we go, baby. Come on. Parry with me. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. You mess with the goose, you get the caboose. Sorry, I should have said it. You mess with the goose, you get the caboose. Ready for the berry. There it is. Wait. There. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think I could have buried that one. Still a W. I totally agree with you, Fictitious. I love the new no UI. It's just more immersive. And it forces the game developers to just be more focused on their levels and what is telling you what to do next. Alright, now we're looking for it.
Power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Align the ravens. Okay. Okay. Align the ravens. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Align the old ravens, eh? Wait, what? Chat, am I... It's gotta be up here. Am I crazy?
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
When they repeat the VO like this within 10 seconds, I'm just saying, maybe up it to 60 or something, you know? Okay, we got some. There we go. Chat, admit it. You're impressed. You don't even have to admit it, I know.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
You know what's funny, Dingo? I was actually singing that song quite a bit yesterday. So now I assume that you can hear me at all times. And I'm a little afraid, I'll be honest with you. Quite frankly. It sent chills. Alright, chat. We're all on the same page, right? The man's unhinged.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen, don't.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean?
There's no way it's gonna be from this direction, eh?
Where are they?
Can't you see them? She can't see.
Look around.
God, the laughing really... I don't know why. It hurts. Every time they laugh, I'm like, bro, relax. Take it easy. Oracle 76 with the follow. Beautiful little individual. I appreciate you. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic.
If you hear
You know we
us,
respect you.
Valravan,
You know it.
follow it, and it will lead you to him.
Ranny Raptor, certified Gosling. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We love to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. I need to find out how to see those frickin' ravens. This does not open. Randy Raptor, first time chat. Hello. Hello to you, good sir. Or madame. Appreciate you here. Appreciate the first time chat. And I hope you're feeling goose-tastic, quite frankly. Okay, we need to get up there. From my understanding. Right? Because I need to look. Oh, okay. Maybe I get up from this? No. What's this thing all about? What the heck? Okay, maybe I go here. Oh, okay. It's not creepy at all. Let's go, bro. You want a tango? I want a cha-cha. Oh. Just simply a scarecrow. Matt Hikabi. Hopefully I said that right. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow and helping the Goslings reach world domination. We appreciate it here. And Dingo, do you respect yourself? Think about it. First time chat. Math Cobby. Yo, you are crazy, man. I love you. Oh, that's super nice. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. Dingo, I respect you as long as you respect yourself. There it is. Chat, can we get some hearts or some pizzas or pineapples for our boy, Math Cobby, for saying such a beautifully nice and goose-tastic thing to say? That's so gentlemanly of you. I have no idea if I'm on the right track, but I think I am.
Me the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy.
Thank you, Chad.
Journey
Thank you,
to
Chad. You guys are
the
beautiful.
native land.
I am working on another I Play Every. It'll probably be out in 3-4 weeks,
Uncommon,
maybe.
you see.
It's a big one.
You call such
Big
a
one.
person
You could probably guess it. No one's guessed it right yet.
Like truth become Gelt and such.
Actually, no, I think there was 1 or 2 comments that guessed it.
Like Senua.
But definitely not the majority of people.
Magic
Ooh,
us.
I'm close.
Those who make it back
She can get up now.
are forever changed.
Wait.
Can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan. Trick on her. Valravan. How can she get up?
Oh, wait.
It's him.
Okay, yeah, there.
Draws her
Can I go down?
It's not. He's helping her. It's not him.
It's a trick.
She's doing it.
He's not tricking her.
It's magic.
It's an illusion.
Oh, relax. I actually have to trek back. My God. It's not Far Cry. It's not Halo, although it could definitely be a Halo. Oh, okay, nice. They put a thing here. I love when they do that. We'd love to see it. And it's not COD. I did technically do that with COD, although not an I Play Ever. There is a COD video online that's pretty much like that. If I do a COD, it'll probably be timed with the new Call of Duty coming out later this year. Math Kebab, awesome. Your ability to entertain is rather unique. Props to the editor. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying that. That's very, very nice. Also not Battlefield. I really appreciate that. You know, it's super nice when commenters, viewers, any one of you guys like go out of your way to say things like that for a creator. You put in so much hard work and effort into your videos, and you really just want to make the best piece of content ever to help people, you know, be entertained and make sure they're happy and learn stuff along the way. So when, you know, you get the views are nice, but what really special is like when you get the people like yourself that come out of the way to just, you know, say those nice things. It means so much to creators. So if there's any video you see that you're like, wow, I'm mind blown, I appreciate you did it for my video, definitely leave a comment for the creator. You know they're reading them all. Shout them out on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. They definitely read them all, and it means a lot to them. So I really appreciate you saying that. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm MLG at this game, chat. The game's growing on me. It's growing on me. I think it's a little slow. I get the vibe they're going for. I just kind of wish, you know, a little bit faster. Not faster, but to the point.
If only it were that simple.
Also, a couple micro hitches here and there.
Kind comes
Strange. I don't know if it's my machine or it's the game.
Signal from within. A reminder
That was a good one, eh,
just
Dingo?
Because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find your own path.
Pretty much the Canadian in me. And also, just like a Steve Jobs thing, I don't have to think about what to wear on YouTube. It's just like, oh, it's here. And I want to represent Canadians. I want to be 100% to be like, look, here's the Canadian man. I feel like there's not that much Canadian creators. I know there's a couple big ones, but I feel like not enough are representing Canada. About time the Canadians get some love, you know what I'm saying? Anarchaotic. I can't read. I appreciate. Thank you so much. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. I love you. Thank you so much for the follow. You're certified gosling. Check this out. Oh, hold on. Oh, the parry. Look at this. MLG. Still hasn't been touched. Hasn't been touched. Hasn't been touched. Hasn't been touched. Okay. There it is. Fighting feels good. Yeah, that's right. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. I appreciate it. From what you guys have seen so far, out of 10, how would you rate HellBlade Senua's Saga? Also, let me know if you've played it. I'm curious. Curious to know how many people have played this thing. It's definitely growing on me.
A being of darkness. And all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters,
Very immersive.
some were monstrous, but others.
You're giving it a pie? I love pie.
But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife. And they had 3 sons.
It does, eh?
Odin was the eldest.
Yeah, I never really played it either, so kind of feel bad I'm late to the party, but I'm glad I get to stream it with you guys. It's cool to share it with you guys. Quite frankly, to be completely honest, if I was to play this by myself, which I did try early on, it didn't click. But playing it with you guys, I don't know. There's something about streaming it with a community and seeing your reactions. It just adds value for me personally. And if you're watching on YouTube, let me know if you feel the same or what you think about on the video. We'd love to hear any form of comment you guys have. We're just trying to make the best videos possible, me and Camera Guy here. Whether it's on the main channel or on Goose Morning TV.
Exile makes sense when you're...
Oh, see, that's good. I like that. They stream and then it gets you wanting to play it. Fictitious, that's awesome to hear. Christian Vision, I'd say 7 out of 10, a bit slow, but it's good. That's the thing, right? It's just a smidge bit slow. I think that's... I don't think you're alone, Math Kebab. I think that's starting to becoming a growing thing, for sure. Yeah, Camera Guy's over there, watching. He's the one who does the scene transfers. And he works on the Goose Morning TV channel. Make sure to send love to Camera Guy. He's just camera shy. That's why he's the camera guy. Oh wow, okay. They made this more difficult.
It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Which one? Listen, focus, listen. It's magic. This reminds her of somewhere. The forest. Where? Which forest?
Dingo, you're coming on strong.
The wilds. She left the room.
You gotta relax.
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own. Did she beat the darkness? No.
As soon as the Shaw puts a 10, gotta be careful.
Truth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dylan.
Appreciate it, Dingo. You're beautiful.
But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him.
The Shaw is just the arbiter of everyone's lives, even mine. I asked Shah if I should stream today. He said only if I allow it. And then he said yes. So here we are. Hey Shaw, is it cool if I eat food today? Just ask him. I'm kind of hungry. It'd be nice if you allowed me to have just a little bit of food. I really appreciate that, Hashal. I know starvation's in right now, but it would be nice. Okay, wait. This, like this.
The ravens. They've gone. They've gone. No. Half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? The ravens helping.
I feel like that wasn't as helpful as they made it seem.
It's tricky.
Quiet. I can't think.
Out in the wilds. In cold winter woods.
Chad, I'm gonna go see a movie today. I'm gonna go see Ryan Gosling's Fall Guy. I love going to the movies so much.
Into the darkness.
So much fun. I'm very excited about it. Oh!
But she remembered Dillian's words.
Is that not it?
She remembered her promise.
Okay, this says
She
there.
resolved to fight on. And kill that which had become part of her.
Okay, it's pointing here. Oh, okay, wait, maybe up there? Where is this one pointing? What in God's name? Where is this frickin' thing? Oh wait, this is where we came from. Yeah, I am. Okay, so... Oh wait, drawbridge is here. Okay. We're on the right. We're back, chat. Okay. Okay. So this tells me we're on the right track. Yeah, okay, the door is there, so we must be, like, the answer's gotta be, like, right here, right? Oh, there's another one. Son of a bee. Sure could use that food right about now. Shaw, you know? Wait, what? Okay, that one's there. Did I? Chat, am I in the right location? Quite frankly, I don't know what I did and didn't do. I need to get up there, no? Oh, okay, it allowed me to go here. Okay, we're back. Unlock this. Okay.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood.
This has got to be it.
Sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brain.
This has got to be it. 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 Maybe not. Oh wait. Okay, so I closed the thing. Okay. Chat, you thought I didn't know. You thought I didn't know. Harry Potter next I play every. I will say that is on the list. That is on the list, Dingo. In fact, most of the ones you said are on the list. But there's the next 4, I'll say, you guys haven't mentioned. So hopefully that's a good thing and a bad. Well, hopefully it's not a bad thing that you guys did mention it, and it's a good thing that it's a surprise. Hopefully. There we go. See, I go back here, then I go through the little door that we opened, then I go on the top, on the roof, bada boom, bada bing. My dog is better, yep, 100%. He's a very healthy little boy. I am a Resident Evil fan. That could be a good one. That could be a good one. I actually, like, Resident Evil 2, I played for the first time ever, not too long ago. The remake, and I have to tell you, I was so impressed with that game. Like, insanely impressed with Resident Evil 2. It's in the top of my favorite games of all time. I was so impressed. So happy he was remade, because I was never going to play the original without a YouTube video or something like that. But, like, man, the remake was phenomenal.
Strength until they consumed her whole.
Question: could I have been able to, like, just pick these manually, like, if I knew?
Darkness had her in its claws.
Dude, Mario Mario, there's like 10,000 Mario games. It's actually insane. There it is. There it is. The gate is open.
Such thing as fiction.
There's no such thing as fiction when it comes to darkness.
It's like it doesn't want to kill them.
It's like it just wants to kill her. A shot smells.
Biding its time.
Hiding.
Only when she is at her weakest.
Pokemon would be a good one. Dingo's just like putting every single franchise ever made. Oh, Shaw, thank you. Because quite frankly, I was going to pass out. I'm starving. Really appreciate that. No carbs, though. Goose is looking a little loose. Okay, well, Shaw, you basically just insulted me. You're sick in the head. Anarchaotic. First time chat. I just started my second ever playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. I forgot how amazing it is. That is fantastic to hear. When I did the I played it for the first time on PC, and my mind was blown. But they weren't joking about that snow level. Holy guacamole, that snow level. I forgot how long it was. You're there for a while. Still immersive, though. Still immersive. Shaw, I would really like a nice pizza right about now, you know what I'm saying? Nice little all-dressed pizza. You know what I mean? I like me a couple pretzels. You know what my favorite candy is? It's the caramel M&Ms. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Favorite ice cream? Pralines and cream, Haagen-Dazs. Favorite store-bought ice cream?
Both see the darkness.
Local ice cream is always better.
Fight it together.
Dude, the snow level's insane. The snow level in Red Dead Redemption, it's like, it just keeps going. It's a game in itself. There should be more snow games. I'll say there should be more Christmas games. I'm always looking for a Christmas game to play. I can never find anything. Oh, okay. Where are we at here? You want me to play every Tetris ever? Would you guys watch that? Every Tetris ever? The same game, just like 800 different times? Is it? I never played Origins. I saw I Am Rob TV say how amazing it was, but I never played it. I had no idea it was a Christmas game. No, I actually worked with someone who worked on that game. If you would believe that. Wait, which one is the one I want?
Speak to me, Druth.
Clearly it's the one inside.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan.
Pong Remastered Ultimate Bars Edition.
Findan's sister and his father sent
We love to see it.
release.
Dude, I legit want to play Batman Arkham Origins if that's an actual Christmas game. If that's a Christmas game, Shaw, we're playing that for Christmas.
They released him.
I love me themed movies and
Upon
themed
his
games.
return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home.
Dude, that's awesome.
Father burnt to death,
What should we play for, what's the next holiday?
but he escaped.
What is the next holiday? I know,
His
yo.
father's enemies
Are we celebrating
offered
Canada Day?
themselves and
I feel like no one
invited him to a
celebrates
feast.
Canada Day.
It was at a hall near the sea.
Okay, I guess I'll go back here.
When he went there, they betrayed him.
I
to
guess
the
Halloween?
Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning
There we
all
go.
before them. And into that fire,
What's a good Halloween
Findan
game?
made his
That's what I
escape.
want to know. I guess Resident Evil, right?
What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now.
Oh, no, no, no. I wanted to go on the...
Findan never set eyes
Can I
on
climb
his
back up?
dear sister again.
That's so upsetting.
I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
Oh, yeah. The alien one could be really good, eh?
Home before these dark times.
The, what's it called? Oh man, I literally have to go back in and jump down. That is frustrating. Isolation, yeah, that could be a great Alien game. I wonder how many Alien games are there? I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 Anarchaotic. I've been wanting to try it. I'm literally open for any game. There's not a single game I scoff at. I love video games so much. Like, I play all of them. Find they're amazing. Quite frankly, every single genre of games, there's always one that, like, convinces me. I remember playing XCOM for the first time. I was, like, so... Like, it shouldn't have worked. It should have bored me. And, it didn't. Like, I remember just being so hooked into XCOM. I loved the vibe. I loved the aesthetic. I loved the gameplay. It was incredible. Same thing with RTSs. The first Warcraft 3, like, when that came out, should have bored me, but it was incredible, and I played so much Warcraft 3. Oh, yeah, we're going to play HellBlade 2 on stream. That's why we're playing this. Great question. We're definitely not going to beat this game today, but we'll probably replay it again. Oh, hold on. Oh. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Ah! Oh, okay. Yeah, as we were saying. Yeah, we'll probably continue playing the game next week. We haven't beaten any games on Goose Morning Live, so I kind of want to beat games.
Broke. The gate is open.
There's darkness.
Asha, let Goose eat pizza.
It's coming back for me.
All dressed. With garlic aioli. My goodness. Doom's a fantastic Halloween. That could be a good I play every.
Are you too? Where are we?
The amount I love 2016 and Eternal because of Mick Gordon, his music.
I remember.
No stuff, Chris. I literally run, like I told you guys, I run 10 kilometers a day.
It didn't end well.
I literally run to Mick Gordon's
It never does.
songs, Doom songs.
You think you can?
It's gotta be every day. I love them.
Make sense of it. And once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Dude, I've had sleep paralysis. Happened to me once.
Reach out to me.
It is no joke.
Senua,
The things I saw
take
was
my
insane.
mirror.
It was so
Look into
surreal.
it, for it is a
And I couldn't
window into
move.
the
And I was
underworld.
screaming, but my mouth couldn't, like...
Within, you will see the face of the
It was
darkness
insane.
that you fear. And if you focus,
Yeah.
like I have taught you to,
That's not even a joke. I saw what looked like the Blair Witch girl. And her hand went to go reach me. And then it just, like, stretched and choked me. And I saw my entire room because I was lying on my back. And while I was sleeping, I opened my eyes and I couldn't move. So I saw my entire room as it was, except just like in this, all the ink letters, like every letter was put into ink against all of my wall. So like hundreds of like words all over my wall. And then the ring girl figure was there. I forget what she said. She said, don't talk or something like that. Also, how MLG am I? She said, don't talk or something, or don't move. And then she kept coming closer, and then she extended her arm and choked me, and then eventually I woke up. It was like 5 minutes of that. And apparently it happens when you sleep on your back. Which I didn't know, because I don't normally sleep on my back. I actually sleep on my stomach. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, what a parry. Get wrecked, bro. Also, not safe for work. Wreck this fool. Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying, and I've been afraid to sleep on my back ever since. I'm also super afraid of sleep paralysis. Sleep apnea. But yeah, it happened once. It literally was like 4 months ago, too. because I was trying to sleep on my back, so to get used to it, like not sleep on your stomach because it's not good for your neck when you sleep on your stomach. But yeah, after that, it was like very difficult for me. Apparently, it's like very bad to sleep on your stomach, but it's the only way I can sleep. So I'm kind of stuck in a dilemma. I wouldn't like wish that upon anyone, to be honest. It's weird because it's like you're not even having a bad dream. You're literally in the same location that you're sleeping in. It looks like the real world, and then there's just things over top of it that are fake, or illusions. Ooh, my boy with the tooth. What are we doing here, bro? There we go. Calling for you. Man looks like cameraman. Sorry. Oh, it's happened to you a couple times, Sasha? Happened to you too? Anarchaotic? Dude, that's insane. It's not fun. A T-Rex? This little rascal. Ooh. I'm Neo. I see the Matrix. Ooh, okay. Okay. I see it now. I see it now. Let's go. Okay, never mind. Oof. MLG chat. This time.
He's gone. Do it. You're close.
What? Yeah, there you go.
Behind you.
Oh, from behind, bro. Nice try. Oh! MLG. Okay, that one was on me. You don't see black figures? Man, the girl, I tell you, is so insane. And having my room the exact same perspective as if I was woken up, covered in ink, is it's so surreal. Bro, this is bull. Ah! That's rude. Stop telling me to focus. Focus. It's not over yet. It's time for the second streamer experience. They're winning. Why is he naked? Oh man. It's giving me some God of War combat vibes.
Focus now.
Goose kaboosh! Aw, bro, come on. Bro! Please. Focus now. Bro, I literally parried. You're lying. I hate you. There you go. Rascal.
I never beat you in the wild.
Oh, really? Pasha, where were you like 2 hours ago?
But not this time.
First ban of the day. This is what I'm gonna do to that pizza
The
later.
mark of Valravan. One of the keys to the gate to
Absolutely
Helheim.
murder it.
Hold it
100%
in your
locked in
mind's
for
eye.
pizza. Let's get after it, boys.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger.
That is true.
Every victory.
Shaw makes the rules in this chat.
Unfair.
That's true, Anarchaotic. It does remind me of the village.
Dark
That is true.
winter nights
Like the
in
little
wilds.
pointy things.
There were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Brother. Brother, ew. See how I didn't say anything and you knew? I didn't say a thing, and you knew. Chat, let's leave it there for this Goose Morning stream because as you guys know, I need to eat. That was an excellent gameplay session. That's HellBlade Senua's a Sacrifice, our first time playing it, and quite frankly, it was growing on me quite a bit. The combat, I liked it. At the end there, I didn't even see if there were difficulty options. I didn't see if there was, but honestly, I would play that on like the highest difficulty. That would be awesome to play. No? GG's all around. If you like this, let me know in the stream. Let me know if you like this. If you want more single player games, because I feel like single player games are pretty fun to play on stream. Rather than the MMOs that we've been trying out recently, because we did Fallout 76 and Red Dead Online. So let me know, and also let me know on YouTube. Also, before we go, chat, to finish Goose Morning Live, let me show you Ninja Theory's greatest game, okay? Let me get it for you. Hold on. Let me get it for you. Oh, wow. I found it so fast. This is their greatest game. This. Yes. Ashawn knows. Their greatest game. If you have a second, get this game. It's incredible. It's absolutely goose-tastic. Ninja Theory, dub. Make a sequel to this game, Ninja Theory. It's so good. It's so good. Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. Exclusive, Sexy Robot Trip DLC code. Okay? Exclusive. Exclusive. I got it. Didn't ask for it, but I got it. It's a certified goose banger. Ethan NCFC certified Gosling this late into the stream. Oh my goodness, Ethan, we love to have you. You're beautiful and you're goose-tastic. You guys like that? 0 from 1 to 10. Rate how much you like that goose-tastic for Ethan NCFC. Is that how I should say thank you to all of the new follows from here on out? The giant close-up. Chat, you let me know, okay? You sit on it. You sit on it, you let me know. Also, chat. First off, chat, real quick. Can we get a progress check? Because I've been doing a lot of calisthenics. Okay, because y'all told me I couldn't do, to get your respect, I need to do 100 pull-ups. I could only do, let me shut this off. I could only do 4 pull-ups max. Now I'm at 12. Fit check. Fit check. Fit check. Okay? We're at 12 pull-ups now. Calf check. Calf check. Calf check! Hold on, chat. Calf check. Are you not impressed, chat? Okay? The man plays games. Right? I'm just saying, you mess with the goose. What do you get, chat? What do you get? The kaboosh. Now. Chat! I'd like to thank you all for the lovely Goose Morning Live. This was one of the best ones in the entire world. We are at Goose Morning Live number 13. Oh my God. We've only been at it for what? That's less than 3 months. That's about 3 months. Oh my God. So huge thanks to everyone who came to the stream. Have to get my voice in there. Huge shout out for the follows: 3zer, Nibbin52, Rebel93, and Kit0994, who always wins 744. Lurk Reed, JetX1, BTM, Brad, Super Pro Charger, CK Outrage 45, Ramen Warrior, Bill, Tony! Woo! Luke Wolf, Fictitious, Bellu Hib, it's Draco, Pirate Plane, Shri Hunt. Let's talk about Dingo! Woo! Dingo's in the chat. Red Dead 2 Hunting, Trip Bam, Major Cool 76, Randy Raptor, Matt Cabe, Anarchaotic, Ethan, NCFC. Oh my goodness, everyone in the chat. Locked all the lights there. I hope you're beautiful. We know you're beautiful. 12 out of 10 people. Chat, you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the YouTubes. Make sure to subscribe to Goose Morning TV on YouTube, Zenkai Goose. Ha! And as always, I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Keep it cute, chat. You're all beautiful. And, I'm happy to, I don't know. You're beautiful. 12 out of 10s. Cheers, chat. It was a great one. See you next week. Keep it cute.